are we off to? We're going to the Black Mage Village on the outer continent. Alright, press the back button whenever you want to verify your location. Alright, characters. What are we gonna do? Oh man, we have so many characters now. Well, obviously we need Dagger, because Dagger's the best. We need Eiko as well. I really like Eiko. So I have 2 characters that can summon. Now the question is, do I have Vivi for the super cool cast? Freya, because she's a super cool Dragoon. I'm saying all these things. It's really between Vivi and Queena, because when it comes to the way I like to play RPGs, it's really, I personally enjoy a lot of options. Spellcasters generally have more options than other characters, but Queena is a blue mage, so through eating enemies, Queena gets access to quite a few abilities. But I don't know, I'm already covering a lot just by having these 2. Vivi gives me that guaranteed damage. We're going to the Black Mage Village anyway, so we have me, Dagger, Eiko, and Vivi. Yep. Plus Vivi's cool, so gives them extra points. Alright, B forward, Y return to deck, X reverse, A disembark, back switch navigation map, left bumper, right bumper, camera control, left trigger, right trigger, 9 camera switch perspective. Got it. Let's go. Now, let's see. Larry says, I really like the Wii U. It never broke like your first and second 360. Neither had the red ring of death, so the warranty was not extended for you. So out of anger, you threw it in the trash, sold your games, and got a PS3. Like the Wii U more than the PS3 too? And Dagger stinks, lol, you say ditcher. What? She does not stink. She is great. But yeah, as far as those consoles go, for me, my 360s, I had 3 360s red ring on me. Oddly, like extremely coincidental, it happened with Gears of War 1, Gears of War 2, and Gears of War 3. It didn't happen like the first time I put the game in for Gears of War 1, like I'd been playing the game a lot and then eventually it red ringed. Gears of War 2, it happened the first time I put it in the console. Gears of War 3, it happened the first time I put it in the console. Pretty upset about that, because man, I just wanted to play Gears of War, man, and at the same time I was also playing Left 4 Dead, but I was taking a break from it, and then, oh man, I can remember, there was a whole month where I just couldn't play Left 4 Dead. I had no Xbox. It was very salty. But eventually it came back. Those were tough times. I don't know how I persevered. Can I get off? Yeah, there we go. So, where is it at? Oh, this isn't the right side of the continent to be the Black Mages. Try that again. You know, last place Larry says, that's the thing, they extended the warranties for the Red Ring of Death issue. Yours broke in other ways, so is Waluigi. Yeah, man, that's super unfortunate, dude. That is pretty lame. Oh, whoops, I didn't mean to do that, to go back here. Let's just keep going, guys. Wait, let's talk to everybody. Don't worry about me, I'm okay. You want to change your party? No. Going back to my home on the outer continent, right? Yeah, we should stop by there. Yeah, I do want to know where I'm going. Yeah, let's keep going, guys. Keep going. And what's up here at the very tippy top? I have no clue. I had to get over to the right side. But what was I saying about consoles? So yeah, I had the 360. The 360 worked for the most part. For the most part, you know, the 360 was a pretty cool console. The few games on it I enjoyed quite a bit. Mostly shooters like Borderlands, Left 4 Dead, the orange box which had Team Fortress 2 and Portal on it. Did I say Halo? I definitely bought the 360 for Halo 2, like that's what I really wanted. Or not Halo 2, Halo 3, excuse me. Halo 2 was on the original Xbox. I did enjoy me some Halo. And then for like the PS3, I bought, well, it wasn't just my purchase, but we bought it, my family, so that we could play Final Fantasy 13. Very excited for that game. It was quite the letdown. For Wii U, I didn't get till much later, because yeah, that was the Wii's lifespan with the PS3 and 360. Yeah, I had the Wii first. The Wii was the first console I had out of all of them. Like, obviously, I grew up mostly playing Nintendo games. Like, I did, like, before the Wii came out, like, I definitely had the PS2, the Xbox, and the GameCube. I had all three. And out of all of them, I put a lot of time into the GameCube for both Pikmin and Sonic Adventure 2. I think those were probably the games I put the most time into on the GameCube. Oh, and Super Smash Bros. Melee. And then, for the Xbox, I played a lot of Munch's Odyssey and Halo 2. And then for the PS2, I played Final Fantasy XI and, yeah, Final Fantasy XI and what was the other one? I don't know, like Kingdom Hearts 2? Like, I played a lot of games on PS2. A lot of them. But the main ones were like Final Fantasy XI and Kingdom Hearts 2. Loved my PS2, man. But yeah, out of all three of those systems, I played Xbox the most. I always played online for Halo 2. I got really high in the matchmaking. It was pretty good. You know, Last Place Larry says, technically, I had 3 360s break, but one immediately broke because they didn't realize that the power supply was the issue. The replacement broke after 30 minutes, so you had to wait another 3 weeks for them to mail you another one. You had like 6 weeks straight of no system due to ship to them and ship to you to repair time. Yo, that is the worst, dude. Yo, man, that is super lame. Like, I also had 3 360s fail on me. Well, I had 3 360s fail on me that I sent in. I had another 2 360s that just kind of died from old age. But I had like the newer model 360, and then I bought another of the old 360s. So many 360s. But yeah, I didn't play them too much at that point, but they were just kind of there. But the Wii, man, I played on that a lot. In the, yeah, in that generation, because that was Super Smash Bros. Brawl, that was my main game. Yeah, the Wii U, that was like, what, 2012 when I got the Wii U? Yeah, that was late 2012. And, let's see, late 2012. Yeah, it was just, oh man, it was just dumb old Super Mario Brothers U, Zombie U, and Nintendo Land. Those were the only games I had. I didn't enjoy the Wii U when, like, it first came out. I was pretty bored with it. It's like I'd already played so many, like, new Super Mario Brothers. Like, I played the heck out of New Super Mario Brothers Wii, and I also loved New Super Mario Brothers on the DS. So, like, it just, I don't know. It didn't feel too different to me at all. It was like, I've done this already. This game is just the same. To be fair, they do reuse a lot of the exact same gimmicks. Like, it is a new game, levels are definitely created in new ways, but for the most part, it is the same. In, like, just so many ways. So, I was pretty disappointed. Not really any new things to put on him. Yo, what do you have? You have Auto Potion? Ooh, you can learn Demi. Or High Tide? Oh, you don't have High Tide yet. Yo, get in on that, man. Got to. Yeah, speaking of which, what are you learning? Have you learned Carbuncle yet? Yo, you sure have. Off of that. Yo, yeah, learn Phoenix. Good idea. And what are you doing, Dagger? Learning High Tide. Good girl. Yeah, 6 weeks without a system, dude. That is the worst. Literally the worst. Because, man, I remember that month without my 360. And I still had other systems, right? Like, obviously the game I wanted to play was Left 4 Dead. But I still had my, or no, I don't think I had the PS3 at the time. I did have the Wii. But, you know, I'd played Smash Bros. Brawl to death at that point, so I just didn't care as much. I still had fun playing the game now and then, it just wasn't my go-to. It had been the 360, man. Good times. Yeah, the Wii U I didn't really enjoy too much until, like, what, 2015, man? Yeah, 2015 I started to enjoy the Wii U a lot more. Because, you know, you had Super Smash Bros. Wii U, you had Super Mario Maker. What else came out for the Wii U? There was the Hyrule Warriors, that was cool. I don't know, there's a few good games for the Wii U. I did enjoy the system later into its life, but early on then, that thing just collected dust. And I would play my PS3 instead, which, you know, is an older console, but I'm like, you know, I could be playing Skyrim, there's so many things to do. I could be playing, what else was there? I played, what was it called? Heavy Rain? Yeah, Heavy Rain was a very interesting game. It was like a murder mystery kind of thing. And the control system was really weird, because like, it wouldn't just be like B to jump and A to do this. It was all like context sensitive. A lot of the things you did just by moving the analog sticks, or like moving the controller, I think. Something like that. It was weird. And then, what other games were there? Wait, was Heavy Rain PS3 or was that PS4? I don't remember. I'm not too positive on that one. And then let's see, what else was there? There was Skyrim. Skyrim I definitely played on PS3, so no, Heavy Rain had to be on PS3 as well. And then that's right, I also played Catherine. Catherine was a really cool, like, platforming game. But like, you don't go into it looking at it like it's a platforming game. It's like a platforming puzzler. It's more puzzle than anything. But you spend most of your time, yeah, because you don't really jump. Platformer is really the wrong word. You climb. You climb on blocks and you move blocks around. Mostly a puzzle game. Pretty good too. You know, Larry says Wii U had a lot of great games, but yeah, it had a long drought of nothing. Oh, yeah, that's right. Another game I really enjoyed on Wii U was Pikmin 3. It's like, I loved Pikmin on the GameCube, dude. Pikmin 1, I beat that game like at least 3 times. And that was all in pretty quick succession. Like, I beat it, and then I was like, now let me beat it again with as few days as possible. And I was like, now let me beat it again, but I got 100% it this time. Actually, no, I think I 100%ed it second. Because like, I just beat the game the first time, then I 100%ed it. Then I beat it with as few days as possible. It was pretty fun. And then Pikmin 2 I played a lot. I never beat Pikmin 2 though. It was like there were so many games that Pikmin 2 was competing with. I love that game, dude. It's really good, but I kinda never finished it. Pikmin 3, now that game, I don't believe I 100%ed it, but I did beat it. I had a lot of fun with Pikmin 3. It was just such a good evolution of the system, man. Like, I really enjoyed, like, you have so many different types of Pikmin to work with. Yeah, you had, yeah, you didn't have the, the black and white Pikmin anymore? But you had the, or no, they're not black, they're purple, aren't they? Yeah, you didn't have the purple or white Pikmin, but you had the flying Pikmin and the rock Pikmin, that's what it was. The rock Pikmin were really cool, and the flying Pikmin really makes you, like, think about, like, where you're using them. But the best part was just the fact that you had 3 captains. And you could move them around, and you could have them actually travel somewhere using the gamepad. That was such a good use of the gamepad. Very cool. Wait, this is the marsh. This is not where the mages are. I've gone the wrong way. Yo, Larry says others really liked Bayonetta 2, but you thought it was bad. Yeah, I never really got into Bayonetta. I tried Bayonetta 1 on the 360, and I just didn't really get it, I guess. Like, I was like, yeah, I'm like beating these things up really fast. Okay, and I wasn't having that much fun. I had rented the game from Blockbuster or something, and I just kind of returned it, and I never really thought about it again. And then when Bayonetta 2 came out, again, I didn't really care too much. And then one of my sister's friends let her borrow it. And she was like, hey, do you want to play Bayonetta 1 and 2? And I was like, okay, I guess. So I tried out the beginning of Bayonetta 2, beat some things up. Bunch of flashy cutscenes happened, and I was like, nah, and I just kind of stopped playing. I just wasn't interested. Couldn't get into it. You know, Cyclone says, I bought a used copy of Pikmin 3 for $55 or so. The Selects version came out shortly thereafter. You were mumbling about that one for a while? Yeah. It's like, you can never guess, right? You can never guess with Nintendo. Like, usually games just don't go on sale. They just don't. The only way they do is if they do become like a Nintendo Select or something. And yo, Mario Punch is in here. How you doing, man? You know, Larry says Xenoblade Chronicles X was supposed to be good, but you never played it. Man, I wouldn't know that from like all the Xenoblade fans that have been here during Xenoblade 1 and Xenoblade Chronicles 2. everybody keeps saying Xenoblade Chronicles X is garbage, Xenoblade Chronicles X is trash. That's all I hear, garbage, rubbish, trash. And never, Xenoblade Chronicles X is a very nuanced game that allows you to do many things that engage the player in all sorts of amazing and interesting gameplay. You must use your mind, and you can do this or do that. It's not for everyone, but, you know, for the refined palate. You know, Tensoctor says everybody says XCX is trash? Thought it was just me. I think there's been maybe 1 or 2 people in my stream that have ever defended Xenoblade Chronicles X. You know, Mario Punch says you're not too well. Oh, that's very unfortunate, man. I hope you're doing well. You know, I'm not sure if it's like sick related or something, but if so, yo, drink extra water, lie down, recover, man. If it's just something else, well, still, hope things look up for you soon, man. But yeah, like, last time we were talking about Xenoblade Chronicles X, during Xenoblade Chronicles 2, like, so many people, like, showed up out of the woodworks. All the lurkers were like, nope, done lurking. I gotta let Banks know how bad Xenoblade Chronicles X is. It's crazy, man. You can say apparently liked it enough to 100% it? Yeah. I mean, that doesn't say a lot, man. Sometimes people will do things because they feel like they have to. Like, there are people that have gotten all the Korok seeds in, Breath of the Wild, while saying themselves they weren't having fun getting the Korok seed. 100%ing a game does not mean that they were enjoying it or having fun. Here's the quote list. I forgot. I'll upload a quote list one day. One day. That day is not today. Because I'm playing Final Fantasy IX and I haven't already done it. Oh, you're not sick? Okay, well at least you're not sick. You know, at least you got your health, good sir. Hope things start looking up for you, whatever the case may be. Yo, Mario Punch, have you ever played Final Fantasy IX? Or did you just come in here because you wanted to see the one and only Banks, obviously? You're just sad? Yo, that's no fun, man. You gotta play some good video games and cheer up. Larry says, I know Metacritic isn't everything, but Xenoblade has a 92, 9.0 user score, Xenoblade X, 84, 8.9 user, Xenoblade 2, 83, 8.3 user. X isn't rated any lower. I mean, not really. And yo, there's Time Hero. How you going, man? But again, you know, I'm not really basing it off of Metacritic scores, which I think are mostly useless. 'Cause it's like, just go by, you know, like certain movies. Like, there's certain movies that are on, like, Rotten Tomatoes all the time, and, like, the values do not help at all. Like, sometimes the values will be really low, and it's like, oh, this is actually a really good movie. People are just butthurt about something. Or, you know, like, the values will be really high, and it's like, how is it possibly this high? This movie is garbage. And it's the same thing with Metacritic scores, man. Like, Final Fantasy 13 is, like, up there. I think it's the lowest out of every Final Fantasy, but it's still, like, I think its scores are a good game, but I think that's only for the PS3 and 360 versions. I think the PC version has it as a more mediocre score. But, yeah, you know, like, I wouldn't base everything off of those scores. Oh, and you love Final Fantasy IX, Mario Punch? Nice, man. This is my first time playing it myself. I don't really know much about the game, just taking it one step at a time. Hey, where did the Black Mages go? I'm gonna go look around. Oh, you want me to bench press my chair? Yo, no, I'm not bench pressing anything, no matter what. I assure you of that. I'm not trying to do nothing like that. No, thank you. Yeah, the Black Mage isn't in the shop. Interesting. You know, Larry says, I get the impression that Xenoblade X is a good game, but not really like Xenoblade 1, so Xenoblade fans were mad at it. I mean, maybe. I don't know. That's not really what the complaints I was hearing from everyone that was complaining about it. It seems to me that Xenoblade Chronicles X is most enjoyable, or at least again how I've been told, it's most enjoyable when you're exploring the game, but then like later in the game everything gets invalidated somehow. Like, I don't really know much about it. I'm here says I did not enjoy Xenoblade Chronicles X. Yeah, I've also heard that like the combat is like really confusing, and the game does a really bad job at describing the combat or explaining the combat system. But again, I didn't play it myself. This is just what I've been told. I don't actually know. Oh, is there nothing under the bed? I can jump onto the bed. Oh, there's a black belt up there. I didn't see the chest. Let's see, what do I do with this black belt? Is it an item I can equip or something? Belt that raises strength, raises wind element attack. Okay, that sounds cool to me. Can I equip it? One belt, please. Yeah, there's the black belt. Oh, HP plus 20% is on there? Yo, I need that, but I have to get ability up first. I'll get there one day, man. One day. You know, Mario Punch says, it's just sad because I want to stream tonight, but my fear and shyness is stopping me. Oh yeah? Is that what it is, dude? Yo, that's fair, man. I used to be pretty shy when it came to like streaming. Like, I didn't really know what I was doing when I first started. Like, I would just, like, when I first went into streaming, like what it was, right? I started, before I started streaming, I was playing Breath of Fire 1. I was just playing it. I wasn't streaming it. I was recording it though. And I wasn't doing a Let's Play either. I was just recording it because I wanted to be able to watch it later. Because I was like, I just wanted to like make videos based off of my gameplay for Breath of Fire 1. Based on dungeons, based on difficulty curves, stuff like that. I never got to it, but that was the plan. And so, after that I started playing Breath of Fire 2. And I was like, you know, I don't have to only just record all of my gameplay. I could also stream it, because like, by streaming it, I am recording my gameplay, but then other people can watch me. And like, I didn't really know anything about streaming at the time. I'd seen very few streams. I'd never seen like a normal streamer, I guess. I'd only seen like tournaments and stuff. Like, I'd seen YouTubers, but I'd never seen a Twitch streamer, so I didn't really get it. But yeah, I'd just be on there. I'd just be playing a game, and that was it. I didn't have a webcam. I had a very low quality microphone. And I just played Breath of Fire 2, and that was my stream at first, man. And just over time, I just kind of got a bit better at it. A little bit. You know, Xenoblade with confusing combat? Why, never! Yo, that's what I'm thinking, man. You know, wow, Vank's stealing again? Yo, no one's living in this town except for this one guy, apparently. Xenoblade X has a great combat system, but the tutorials are a mess? Oh, okay. Cyclone says, oh, that's nothing to fret about. Here's my take. You want to play a game, turn on the game. Turn on the stream, talk out loud in an entertaining way as if people were around. People will eventually watch and you can talk to them. I mean, that's difficult. Like, it's not easy to just be entertaining, especially when you have, like, say, 0 viewers. Like, so what you should do is not focus on being necessarily entertaining. Like, I feel the advice that's given to a lot of new streamers is what you should do is just try to explain your thoughts. Like, just say what you think. If there's nothing going on, if there's no dialogue to read or something like that, and it's just like empty moments where, you know, nothing's really going on, just say what you're thinking. Like, oh, I think this character is doing this because of that. Or, I'm going to go get this equipment because I think this equipment will help me do XYZ. Stuff like that. It can help. And 10th Doctor says, XCX's combat isn't just confusing. The game literally doesn't even try to teach you anything about it besides draw a weapon and use arts. Yo, that's crazy. And Cyclone says, the best practice is streaming with no one talking to you. You get used to talking to yourself. Someone walks in, you have practice. Yes, that is very true. Time Hero says, I used to be so shy that you'd hide from anyone you didn't know. Yeah, no, man. I was pretty shy back in the day. Like, in high school, I was super shy. I didn't talk to nobody. And Larry says, wait, Vinx is supposed to be entertaining? Now I'm just confused. Thanks. Thanks, Larry. I appreciate it. Anyways, Vivi's saying, where is everyone? They went away with Kuja. Two other guys stayed behind. They're probably at the Chocobo Shack. Why? Why did they go with him? They learned about our lifespan. We can live only for a given amount of time. Kuja said he knew how to extend our lifespans, so everyone followed him. He's lying. I bet he's lying. what he's done to us. He's been using us, treating us like puppets. Maybe we are just puppets, created to serve humans. Come on, that's nonsense. Where did they go? I can't tell you that. Can't betray them. Then why didn't you go with them? You said the 2 other guys are in the Chocobo Shack, right? Vivi! Oh, he's not gonna say anything. Alright. And let's see. Tense Doctor saying, part of the entertaining part of streaming is a chat interaction. You have a lot of trouble if literally no one is in chat or you have only lurkers. Yeah, like it's pretty tough for like a streamer that's starting out. Cause like, really to like start off streaming, you need to be able to enjoy 0 interaction. You need to be able to enjoy talking to no one. Cause like even say you're starting with 0 viewers, like that's the first part. It's like I have 0 viewers. So like literally I have to be playing this game and I need to be somewhat like entertaining. Like I need to be talking about things. So that way if someone were to come into my stream, you know, they see, you know, stuff is going on and they'll want to watch. Versus someone who's just dead-eyed looking at the game and pushing buttons and not saying anything, you know? So, like, you have to try, but even then, when those people show up, they might enjoy the stream and they'll stay there for like a couple of hours, but like, they just want to lurk. Like, maybe they're cooking something or they're playing a game themselves and they just wanted to watch something while they were doing what they were doing, but they don't want to interact. That happens a lot with, like, every stream really, but especially with those early streams, like when you're first time streaming, you're gonna have people that join your stream and they're not gonna want to talk to you. They just want to watch. So, you know, you gotta try to continue to be entertaining without any form of interaction. It can be pretty tough. And Time Here says, what got me into streaming was having people watch me play games and enjoying it. People kept telling me I should stream, so I tried it. And you were kind of the opposite of Vanks, myself. When I got into high school, I got super friendly and started doing all kinds of stuff with new people. Yeah, I was really late on that. I didn't get to open up in high school until my senior year. Yo, it's scary? Oh yeah, for sure. It can be pretty intimidating because it's like, am I boring? Does no one care about what I'm talking about? And you know, like, especially if you're like super paying attention to your viewer count and like say no one's talking, right? Like your viewer count's at like 0 and then it's at like 3 and it's like, oh cool, 3 people are watching me, and you might like perk up a little bit even though none of them's talking, and then suddenly that 3 goes into a 0 and it's like, well, whatever I did apparently pushed them away. But like, it's not necessarily that. People go in and out of streams all the time, so you shouldn't necessarily be like, I'm just unentertaining. It could be like, you know, they popped into your stream because they saw it was a game they wanted to watch. Or maybe it's a new game that came out and they're just curious about the game. They're like, oh, this game looks cool. And now they're done. Like, that's all they wanted to see. Or it's like they popped into your stream and they don't like the audio quality. Like, that happens. My audio quality personally isn't the best. It's up there, but it's definitely far from the best. It's too echoey. But yeah, they might not like your audio quality. Hop right out. They might not like your layouts. They might not like that you have a webcam or you don't have a webcam. They might come in there. Like, there's all sorts of reasons people just enter a stream and leave. You just have to have a thick skin and not be bothered by that. You can't put too much purchase into people leaving. And Larry says, I don't like people. They are always standing there silently judging me. Yo, I don't think that's what it is. And Time Here says, lucky for me, the few times I streamed, I had friends I made on Twitch come watch me every time, so I was never stuck with having nobody there. Yo, that's pretty cool, man. But yeah, most streamers starting out are gonna have no one. Like, that's pretty normal. And Vivi is saying, hello? Is anyone there? Vivi, please open the door. It's Born. Oh. Wait. Yo, they did it. They raised the chocobo. Finally. Finally. Hooray! Hooray! Still can't believe it. Yeah. I don't understand. Why are you here? We're here to look after the chocobo. At first we were going to go with everyone, but someone had to stay behind to look after the chocobo egg. We stayed. We kept the egg nice and warm, putting a lot of hay over it. Can't wait to show them off to everyone. They're going to be so happy. I have to come up with a name. Hey, what's happening to me? I feel strange. Me too. Let's see, Mario Punch saying, I had a raid before and you had 13 people watching your stream. Then 2 minutes later, they all left. Oh yeah, that's really normal. Like, hosts in general, like if someone hosts you, it should be very normal that you expect minimum 50% of the people that are in the host to not show up. That's usually what happens. A lot of people, you know, they're watching some stream and that streamer hosts somebody else. They don't know who that person is. They might not care about the game. And so like, well, I'm out. The streamer's done. No reason to watch this. And then you have other people that just like, it's hit a certain amount of time. They're like, I gotta go to bed. So they're also going to bed. Like, their bedtime usually coincides with when their streamer is ending. So that's like half the people gone already. And then there's that other 50% of the people from the host or raid. And like they necessarily, like it just depends. Like again, they might not like the audio quality. They might not have liked the game but wanted to just show up for the initial raid to like support their streamer. But they don't know who you are. So generally, the other 25% will leave very quickly after that. And then if the other 25% stays, that's really, it's completely luck-based. Everything about Twitch is luck-based, I promise you. And Cyclone says, I've won a lot of hats, so when and if I can finally start, I hope to have that problem taken care of? Wait, what are you talking about with hats? Oh, you mean roles for like doing jobs and stuff. You're a tournament administrator for a tournament now that starts on Friday? Yo, good luck with that, man. Time Hero says, yeah, my first stream had like 20 people watching for the full 5 hours. To be fair though, you were playing Dark Souls 3, you playing Dark Souls is pretty entertaining. Yeah, Dark Souls is definitely one of the games, because like, the game you're playing determines viewership. Dark Souls, like any Dark Souls game, is going to have very high browsability. Like, there's not too many people streaming Dark Souls, like, so much that other new streamers can't get in there. And then also, Dark Souls in particular, people go out of their way to see people that haven't beaten the game before. Like, they want to see people that have blind experiences with those games. So Dark Souls in general has very high browsability. Like, people will find you, like, regardless if you're hosted or not. And again, that is very lucky for you, Time Hero, that you have those 20 people that wanted to watch you, like, as soon as you were starting your stream. For most people, they're going to be at 0 for the full 5 hours. Maybe 1 or 2 people will show up and then leave. Like, usually it takes quite a bit of time until one person stumbles into your stream and actually likes it. Like, so much that they want to stay there and come back again. That's pretty rare when you're starting off. And Larry says, Rise of Lyric is a great game to stream. Nobody wants to play it, but watching someone else suffer through it would be great. Yo, get out of here, Larry. And Vivi's saying, you stayed behind because you were worried about the Chocobo egg? I don't know. I wanted to follow Kuju because I was so scared of dying, but I couldn't. Felt like I was leaving something important behind. I want to ask you something. What is it? Am I gonna stop pretty soon too? I don't know. Kuju said the prototype built before us would last longer. But I am gonna stop eventually. I was really confused when my grandpa died. He told me, Evie, no need to be sad. But I told myself, I can't be sad. That's why I felt confused again when I heard that everyone was stopping around here. I didn't know what to do or what to feel. But when I saw Dagger crying when her mom died, I wasn't confused anymore. I was sad. If I were just a puppet, I never would have felt that way. Mr. 288, we aren't puppets, and no we aren't. I hate him. I hate Kuja. He's turning everyone into puppets just to kill people. If it weren't for him, I know everyone would understand someday. Not fair. Vivi. Kuja's secret palace is on the eastern side of this continent. Buried under quicksand. We'll need a ship to get there. Thanks. Hope we can become strong like you someday. Evie has so much on his mind. Like me, he's fighting so hard. Thought I would change after I met Zidane. Once I acceded to the throne, I knew I had to change. Nothing has changed. So helpless. Wow. Dagger, were you listening too? That crybaby sure has come a long way, don't you think? Dagger? You're right. Don't worry too much. Vivi has his own way of dealing with things, and you have yours. Come on, cheer up. We'll beat up Kuja, and you'll get your voice back in no time. Zidane. Something wrong? Okay, let's get going. Mr. 288 said Kuja's palace is buried under quicksand, right? Yeah, we're taking the ship to the eastern side of the continent. Get there. Yo, Mario saying thanks everyone. I'm feeling confident. Yo, that's good. I'm glad you're feeling confident, dude. And yo, Time Hero saying my worst stream was one time I wanted to try and stream Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm 4. Not the kind of game a whole lot of people like watching. Yeah, that sounds about right. Like, if it's not a really popular game, then like, again, not too likely that it's going to have any viewership. But then it's also the opposite side. If the game's too popular, like if you stream Hearthstone, League of Legends, PUBG, like any of the like, pretty much if you play the top 8 games on Twitch, if you go to the browse directory, just look at the top 8 to like 10 games. Sometimes, like, depending on the game, it could be top 12. Like, games go up and down in popularity. But usually the, like, top 8 games on Twitch, there's no way you're going to get any viewership from that. Because there's hundreds of streamers streaming those games. So, like, if someone, say, on Twitch is like, oh, I want to watch League of Legends. Let me find someone that, you know, plays League of Legends. Someone that's cool. Then they'll click on Browse. They'll click on League of Legends. At the very top is going to be, you know, those people with thousands of viewers who naturally are at the top. So they'll click on those, and they're like, this person seems not that cool. So they'll click off of that, and then they'll click on one of the other ones at the top. And they'll just keep doing that until they find that person that's interesting. Every now and then you'll have a viewer that's like, I don't want to be in a stream that has too much viewership, so they'll start scrolling down. But even then, League of Legends has so many streamers that they're going to get, like, if they specifically want someone that has lower viewership, they're still probably going to stop around someone that has, like, say, in the 50s or maybe 20s, like, at the lowest, because that's a lot of scrolling. You're not going to scroll all the way down to 0. It's not going to happen. Like, it does once in a blue moon, but not really. Like, it really doesn't. Most people that stream League of Legends, PUBG, games like that, they get 0 viewership. You're thinking of streaming Disgaea 5? Yo, Disgaea 5 is a cool game. I have no idea what the browsability for that kind of game would be. But I mean, it's a learning process. If you're worried about the number of viewers, if that's the most important thing to you, then streaming can be very tough. Because it's like, there's certain games you're going to want to stream if viewership is the #1 important thing to you. If you just want to play a game and it's cool if people show up, then like, you're set. Just play whatever you want, man. You won't have any problems. Pokemon is actually a really good game to stream, yes. Pokemon games of pretty much every generation have a lot of good browsability. Like, obviously, the classic Pokemon Red, Blue, and Yellow have a lot of browsability. It's like they're popular, but they're not so popular that, you know, there's hundreds of people streaming them. Like Pokemon Red, for example, like, it's pretty often there'll only be, like, anywhere between 0 to, like, 10 people streaming Pokemon Red. Like, it's popular, it has viewership, but, again, there's not that many people streaming it, so browsability is pretty high. But even then, like, it's not so popular that there's, like, you can stream only Pokemon and have thousands of viewers. Like, that's not ever gonna happen. Pokemon's not that popular. Now, Valian says he just finds streamers when streamers host other streamers or friends are watching someone playing a game he likes. Yeah, that makes sense. For me, for my viewing habits, I generally only look for games that I like. Like, I'll be like, oh, let's look for Mega Man. I'll be like, okay, no one's streaming Mega Man X. Mega Man X2? No one's streaming Mega Man X2. Mega Man X3. Geez, Ico died. But yeah, Mega Man X3. Oh, look, someone's streaming. Let me check out this stream. oh, this is a casual playthrough, the audio quality is really bad. Well, I won't do that, and then I was like, okay, what else do I want to watch? Let me go to speedrun.com and see, like, who's speedrunning what. And I'm like, oh, this guy's doing Earthbound, let me check that out. That's how I choose to watch things. But, you know, everybody has their own way of going about it. I should probably bring them back to life, yeah? I'll do that. No, Last Place Later says, Disgaea 5 has great gameplay and possibly the worst story of any game ever made. You think so? I highly doubt that. Like, even if it's a weaker story for a Disgaea game, there's no way it's that bad. All Disgaea games have decent stories at worst. Even if the stories can be really silly. Really silly stories. I think I just used another Phoenix down by accident. I didn't mean to do that. And there goes BB. Gosh darn it. I should have been paying more attention to my health. And Last Place Later says, Mario Maker is a good game to stream. You originally came here just to see your levels played. And for some reason you're still here? Yes, Mario Maker, like, even to today. Like, obviously, it doesn't have the explosive viewership that it had back in 2015, early 2016, but it's still a good game to stream for getting viewership. Because people, again, go out of their way to find people with little to no viewers, because they're like, oh, I can get this person to play my level. That's the way to do it, man. And Time Hero says, well, more like a streamer I watched a lot, hosted, and you came back to get your levels played? Got you, that makes sense. Valiant says, watching people play these video games equals much more enjoyable than 99% of what's on TV. Yeah, no, I get that, man. Like, a lot of the time, I'm just watching Twitch or I'll watch YouTube, but, like, that's my main problem with YouTube right now. Is, like, there's certain videos that, like, I'm looking for. Like, I generally really enjoy the kind of videos that talk about, like, movies, comic books, or video games, and I prefer it when it's very analytical. Like, I really like YouTubers that are like, okay, this is Shin Godzilla, and this movie was regarded so, like, it was regarded so highly in Japan because of these reasons. Culture is completely different, you know, from America. There's this kind of thing going on right now in the political spectrum in Japan, so this movie was a parody on this, and that's why they do these certain scenes and introduce all of these characters. And Godzilla's doing da-da-da-da-da, and, like, I love that. I love when they, like, go so in-depth as to why a movie is made a certain way or why it was regarded a certain way. I love stuff like that. But that kind of content requires a lot of research and knowledge. So those videos aren't made every day. So generally, like it'll be Saturday, I'll watch all the videos that I'm, like, for all the people I'm subscribed to, and then I probably won't get any more videos to watch until, like, next week. So instead, I go to Twitch, and I just look for, like, speed runs and, like, interesting gameplay. Like, any tournaments, things like that. Or if there's just someone that's really cool that I know. But yeah, I mostly just use Twitch and YouTube. Gosh darn it, I pressed this button again. Oh, that's right, I did want to go into my menu. What did I do? No, I wanted to save. Can I save while I'm on the boat? Or is that not an option? No, I don't think I can save while on the boat. Well, let's just get to the other side of the island. I got Aiko, now I have a confident summoner. Yo, she's pretty good, man. Not that, you know, Dagger wasn't doing a good job. Because she was. Excuse you. Dockman's back. You couldn't sleep? Oh, that's a shame, man. Like, let's see. Things to help you with sleeping. Exercising can help you fall asleep. Just lying down in a room with no lights on can help you fall asleep. Stuff like that. It's like, even if you're just, like, say, looking at your phone, like, phones generally have a pretty bright light emanating from them, so you turn that off as well, that can help you fall asleep. Just a couple of suggestions. And Cyclone says, oh, it has the explosive viewership if you got really big off of it and still stream it regularly. Banks didn't keep streaming it. Yeah, no, like, pretty much I've learned over a long period of time, the real way to viewership with Super Mario Maker back in 2015, you don't want to do viewer levels. Like, you do viewer levels at first. Viewer levels is how you build up, but it's unsustainable. because you can only do so many levels in one stream. So the people that literally only care about seeing their levels played, they're just gonna leave. Like, if they're like, oh, he can't play my level because he has too many levels in queue, or he can't play my level because this level's going to take him too long to beat before he can get to mine, they'll just leave. So yeah, it's good for the initial burst of viewership. After that, you want to switch to doing 100 Mario, or whatever it's called, the 100 something challenge, I don't remember, where it was like the easy, medium, expert. Now there's like the super expert or something like that. Like, that's what people tune into, and so you wanted to switch to that. Because yeah, going from 0 to 40 viewership is about what you wanted for doing viewer levels. Viewer level 0 to 40. Once you got that 40 mark, you wanted to switch to 100 man, or 100 Mario, whatever it is. Yeah, super expert, no skip, yes. But yeah, then you switch to that. That can carry you over to like 100, because like that way a lot of your viewers are people that just want to watch you playing Mario Maker levels. They're not people that want you to play this one precise level. And even then, you could always have a day where you're like, okay, I'll do viewer levels on this day, but all these other days I do da 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 da. So that way, you know, people know what they're getting. But yeah, for the most part, if you're doing only viewer levels, it's similar to other games. It's just like Smash Brothers. If you're doing viewer battles in Smash Brothers, there's only so much viewership you can get. Because again, people will be like, there's too many people in queue, I'm not going to be able to play the streamer. And I feel like Smash Brothers is even harder to grow off of than Mario Maker because of how long it takes. Like, say you're doing sets, like a set with someone can take like 30 minutes, and that's one person. How long are you going to stream for? So yeah, it can be tough. You know, Time here says, Venx is the only person to have beaten every Mario Maker level I've made. Yo, that's cool, man. Yo, you're still here, Cyclone? Yo, you are. Like, that is definitely something I lucked out on, man. There's definitely some people that watched my stream during the Mario Maker days, and they really liked me. So even though I moved off from Mario Maker, they still come to my stream. But, like, that is not the case for everyone. Like, there's other Mario Maker streamers that started at the same time I did. Like, some people, they blew up. Like, Go Segan, for example. Like, he did a lot of 100 Mario Maker, and he would build levels. Oh, it was mostly 100 Mario Maker. His build level streams weren't doing very good when he first started. And then there was, what's his face? Oh man. I can't remember his name, but yeah, there's another streamer, and he did viewer levels too, and then he switched to 100 Mario. And yeah, he did really, really good. Like, both of those guys, they really picked up. Cliffy wasn't doing as good, but he got so much support from the community of streamers. Like, there was a lot of people constantly throwing him hosts over and over and over again. So even though his streams had really low viewership and his consistency wasn't really good, he had people really push his numbers up, and he was able to grow from there. He's an entertaining guy, but he just wasn't getting there by himself. But then yeah, there's plenty of other people, which I don't want to mention names, I'm not trying to be rude or anything. But yeah, there's a lot of other people that were streaming Mario Maker just like I was, and they had high viewership. They switched to other games, and yeah, they have 0, 3, 5, 10 on a good day. And it's tough, man, it's really tough. Like, you don't really know like how loyal your viewers are until you switch games. Oh man, it is what it is. You know Pooh Bear? Yeah, I didn't know Pooh Bear, but he's like one of the, like, he was up there. Pooh Bear started before I did. Like, cause I came into Mario Maker late. I was not playing Mario Maker like day one. Definitely not. It took me a little bit, and even then, like, I still didn't really know what streaming was. I was figuring out as I was going. I wasn't like a consistent Mario Maker streamer until a bit down the road. And some of those people, like some of the people that came into doing Mario Maker, they were already streamers. Like, they were people that, you know, had been streaming for a very long period of time. They had a active community. I wasn't. I played Breath of Fire 2, a couple of Mega Man games, and then I started doing Mario Maker. Like, I didn't have a community. I had like a couple of friends that were watching me, and then like one person that saw me playing Breath of Fire 2, and that was about it. That was my community. It was like 3 people, and 2 of them were people I knew in real life. I did not have a community coming into Mario Maker. Definitely not. People that did were able to grow a lot more. You know, Cyclone says Grand Pooh Bear is one who really picked up. He's now a speedrunner as well and has a following. We actually had to help direct his traffic hanging out at SG one day because his Entrouge went to the wrong channel. It's hilarious. Yeah, Pooh Bear has been doing a bunch of things. Like, I know who Grand Pooh Bear is now. I didn't know who he was back in the day. Like, I would try to talk to other streamers that had, like, really high viewership that were doing Mario Maker, but, like, it was hard to tell. Like, you had some people, right? You had some people that were doing Mario Maker that, like, were Mario Maker streamers. But, like, there were just so many people watching their streams, it was hard to get a word in. Obviously, they were streaming before they were doing Mario Maker, so they don't necessarily have any sort of kinship with me or anything like that. And then, on the other extreme, you had people that weren't Mario Maker streamers at all. They streamed other games, they were, you know, pretty somewhat popular streamers, but they would use Mario Maker because it got them really high viewership. Mario Maker was not their game, they were just using it. Like, not that that's a bad thing, I'm not trying to be like, oh, this person was a bad person or something. Did my game just crash? Gosh darn it, Final Fantasy IX, why? Why do you do this? Alright, I have to force close it. Go away and reopen. Yeah, I don't know why Final Fantasy IX does this, man, but it does. It just sometimes crashes. Yeah, what did you miss? Not too much. I'm just trying to get to this secret hideout that's apparently on this island, but I don't see it anywhere. We've just been talking about streaming in general. Alright, so I just gotta go do the right side, right? I don't know where this continue is, if it's before or after I talk to the Black Mage. An illegal operation has occurred, please get good. Yo, I'm trying, man. Game doesn't like me or something. Oh, can I get off the boat? Oh, this isn't the right spot anyways. Oopsie doopsies. Crashing? What is this? Secret of Mana? I know, right? But yeah, what was I saying? But yeah, there were like people that say like they stream Dark Souls, or they stream Hearthstone, or something like that. Like, yeah, there's a lot of people that wanted to stream Hearthstone, right? Like, Hearthstone was the game they wanted to play, but all their viewership would die off. And they're like, say they had a viewership of around like an average of 50 or something like that. But when they went to play Hearthstone, their viewership would go down to like 10. It's like they're, you know, they have viewership. They just don't care when I play Hearthstone, and no one that watches Hearthstone wants to watch me. So what they would do is they would play Mario Maker, and they would up their viewership to like 100 or 200 or 300, because like they are a good streamer, and like they have a community. And then once they added that in with the Mario Maker community, they could get really big numbers. And then once they hit that number threshold, they would switch over to Hearthstone, because their numbers would be high enough that they would then get the browsability on Hearthstone, versus back when they only had like 50 and no one could see them, because of how hyper competitive Hearthstone is. And Cyclone says, what a wreck. And oh heck, I'm way out of school. Even if I wanted to, I couldn't afford to go back. Now, Tin Soccer says, at SuperTwoU, when did you get that perler? Or did you just forget that I had that one? Oh, what, the Knuckles one? Yeah, I've had that since like the Sonic Mania days. Like, I used to rest it on top of the Mega Man X2 canvas, but he's made his way over here. But yeah, he's been off camera for a while now. I had him on here yesterday because I set him up because I was going to play Sonic 06, but then I ended up, you know, not doing that. But he's still there, reminding me that, you know, I need to get that cable. And Time Hero says, I don't like to watch Hearthstone, but I like to play it sometimes. Yo, that's cool, man. Yeah, me personally, I'm not a huge fan of playing it. Because, like, I did play it for a time, and I had fun during, what was it, the Black Rock Mountains expansion, or whatever it's called. That was pretty fun. I had some good cards. But then, like that expired or something. Now you need like new cards, and I don't have any of the new cards. Oh, I have to fight this thing, huh? How strong is he? Yeah, I don't like grinding for cards. I just get bored. I'm like, nah, I'm all good on that. Oh, geesh, I forgot that he does a lot of damage to everyone on the first turn. Well, this could be a game over right here. Yeah, as far as watching Hearthstone, I've watched Hearthstone a couple times to try to, like, get it, but I don't really get it, man. Me and Hearthstone just aren't really good with one another, I guess. I just don't find it that interesting. And yo, Super Sin Slayer's in here. What's up, man? Oh, get good. Look, I haven't fought this thing in hours upon hours of gameplay, like actual game time. I forgot that he does all sorts of damage. Okay, cut me some slack. I'm blind, aren't I? I should have put on accuracy plus, but I didn't think I'd need to. And Dagger's dead. Of course she is. I can't select her until she's alive. It's really annoying. Oh, whoops, and I still targeted the wrong character. Rip. It's like in other games, man, like, and she's dead again. Darn it, I just brought her back to life. Whatever, just try to attack him. I know you're blind, but try your best. What was I saying? I don't even remember what I was saying anymore. The Doctor doesn't understand the appeal of card combat in general. You know, that's fair, man. Yeah, for me, it's not like, I don't know, I like card games. I do enjoy card games, so that's what my main problem with, Hearthstone is. I think it's too simple. Aw, I meant to cast life on her. Oh well, I'll just use the Phoenix down. Yo, goodbye, Dagger. Yeah, she's going down a couple of times. And there goes everybody's HP again. Oh, she's entranced though, that's kinda cool, but I'm already using that turn. Yo, you've never seen Aiko before? Yo, there she is, man. She's a cute little 6-year-old summoner tribe girl that was raised by Moogles. Well, she was raised by her grandfather, but then he died and then the Moogles took over. And, yo, Time Hero says, like Magic the Gathering and Yu-Gi-Oh! Beat all of your friends so much that they stopped playing against you in Hearthstone? You found playing randoms boring, so you stopped playing? Yeah, that makes sense, man. Yo, double white. Get those cures going, please. Please allow me to use cures before he kills everybody. Nice, I did it. Yeah, for me, like, I don't know, I really enjoyed Yu-Gi-Oh! It's a very unique card game. The way the tempo is, it's just such a fast-paced game. You just do things so quickly, and you can always, well, if you have a good deck, you can always do what you want to do. Like, say you have a certain plan, like, if you have a good deck, you'll be able to force draw those cards. And she's dead. RIP! 6, and she's supposed to be a love interest? I don't think the game takes the love interest thing seriously. At least Zidane doesn't. She's all like, I love you! And Zidane's like, okay. And he just walks the other way, man. Like, ah, you're a cute little girl, pat pat on the head, I'll be going this way. But no, my undying love, ah, you're adorable, and he just keeps walking. I mean, it happens, man. Like, 6-year-olds can have crushes on, like, adults. It's pretty normal. Like, especially girls around, like, 7 to 8. Yeah, 7 to 8 is usually, like, a psychological thing. I'm not an expert on it, I've just been told about it by someone who is studying psychology. And they were telling me that, yeah, it's at that point of time they get really clingy, and usually they'll start bonding with their father figure. But if there is no father figure in their life, which Aiko has no, or Aiko, she has no father figure, she's just gonna latch on to another male figure. And yeah, for her, she's put that into this love thing that she has for Zidane. I don't think the developers really thought about it that much, but it is a normal thing. Completely normal. Alright, let's cast life, and let's get some heals going. Or really, it's only Eiko that needs the heal. Am I putting off Sonic 06? I'm not putting it off. It's just I don't have the cord to stream it, unfortunately. There's a specific cord that I need, and I don't have it. I've ordered it. It should be delivered to my house eventually. And, you know, Asanato says MTG is the best trading card game IMO. You've played it a lot. And VS was pretty interesting as well. I don't know what VS is. I think there's a card game called Vandred, but there's no S in that, so I don't know. Oh yeah, everyone's gonna take damage. Feels bad. Yeah, what was I going to say? But yeah, as far as like the card games go, like I really enjoy Yu-Gi-Oh, but Magic the Gathering is my favorite card game out of all of them. I think it's incredibly well balanced. So many interesting things you can do with the game. Yeah, I just really like it. It's just too expensive. That's the only reason I don't play it. Like, I'd be playing Magic the Gathering right now, but the game's too expensive, man. I can't afford to play that game. Yo, Zidane, come back to us. We need you. Yo, Asanato says Versus System, short for Versus System, also written as VS System and abbreviated as VS, is a collectible card game. Collectible card game, I lost it. Designed by Upper Deck Entertainment. In the game, players build and play a deck of Versus System cards in an attempt to win a game against their opponent. First published in 2004, and is set in the superhero genre. The game was discontinued by Upper Deck Entertainment in January 2009. Actually, yeah, I've never heard of that. Never heard of it. You know, I played Pokemon, I've played Yu-Gi-Oh, Magic the Gathering. I've heard of Vandred. But yeah, no, there's obviously a lot of card games, but they're not like up there in popularity. I've never heard of them. I don't know what they are. You know, Larry says, I like to play MTG casually, reading cards and building what you think looks fun, but everyone else seems to just look up winning deck online and copy it and try to win tournaments. Yo, that is definitely what happens in tournaments for sure. Like, no doubt, man. People want to win those tournaments. And that's just kind of a thing in, you know, this internet age. People are like, what do I do to win? You look up how to win Magic the Gathering tournaments on YouTube. Like, alright, so this is the deck list you want to use. You're gonna need 3 of these, 4 of those. This card's pretty expensive, but you know, if you got the cash, you can use this. If you don't have the cash, you can substitute it with this card. Yeah, that's just kind of what people do, man. It's pretty normal. For me, what I would do is I would just take all the cards that I had and make the best deck I could. And yeah, I would place pretty high in a lot of the tournaments I did. Well, I say place pretty high. I mean, I didn't lose most of my matches. I would place generally 9th, which is just outside top 8, or I guess not 9th, but like 10th. Yeah, 9th or 10th, whatever. I'd place right outside of top 8, man. I could never do it. It's too hard. It's like, it's just, some people I'd be able to beat, right? Like, you'd play a best 2 out of 3, and I'd play against the guy, and he's just not drawing the cards he needs to draw, and I'd beat him very easily, because I have pretty good deck balance. And then the next time, you just play, like, you'd take a couple of turns, ramping up, I'd get my damage on him, and then on that next turn, he'd be like, well, I'll just play this, like, really super powerful Mythic Rare card, and I'm like, okay, Oblivion Ring, and he's like, alright, I'll play this Mythic Rare card, which allows me to take a monster out of exile, so he resummons the monster that I had just taken out of exile, and it has some sort of effect. It's re-entered the battlefield, it destroys all of my monsters or something. I'm like, oh, okay, well that's tough, but I can Oblivion Ring this guy on my next turn, and now I can Field Hunter this guy, which effectively is like another Oblivion Ring, and also takes him out of play. And he's like, another Mythic Rare, and he just kept playing all these Mythic Rare cards. I can't beat that. I can't beat someone that just has a bunch of expensive cards, dude. It's too tough. Way too hard. I sure did try, though. I sure did try. Oh, I need a tint. I am at MP. But yeah, I would do the best I could. And you know, I always enjoy just playing with my friends. It's like my friends aren't going, well, most of my friends don't try hard. They're just playing with the cards that they have. They're not trying to spend $300, $400, $600 on one deck of cards. Though I do have one friend that's like that. Like, yeah, he's like, yeah. Like, thankfully, though, my friend's really bad. He's really bad at card games, man. I would say just games in general. But, yeah, he's really bad. So we'd have this really expensive deck, and he'd make such bad plays. And, like, they would be close games, but I would beat him. Really bad. It just kind of sucks, because it's like, he's so much worse than me, but his cards are so good, so they'd be close games. But at least I didn't lose. I feel like I have to go into the sand pit as it's like glowing or whatever. If I go into it when it's not glowing, I think that's what causes me to fight the antlion. Because he said the base was in quicksand, but I'm just seeing antlions. Oh, what is this thing? Oh boy. There he says, I don't see the fun of just copying the winning thing. Wish more people played like you. Well, I mean, a lot of people do. The vast majority of people do. Just not the hyper-competitive ones that you're going to find at the tournaments. Those people are going to look up decks. And to be fair, there are some people that are so experienced in tournaments, they don't need to look it up. They can just look at the cards and go like, these are the best cards, and they make that deck. So yeah, if you're showing up to tournaments, you know, sometimes you're going to have some people that are going to whoop you. It happens. Bachman says, I won a national Magic tournament before? Yo, you won a national, like, not regional, but a national tournament. Yo, what tournament was that? That's pretty cool, dude. Yeah, no, like, when I talk about tournaments, I'm talking, like, on a local level. I've never gone to a regional, I've never gone to a national. I've only played, like, at my local gaming store, and I've never made it past I've never made it in the top 8. And yeah, I don't think I'd ever go to like a regional or a national. I think the competition would just be way too severe. I don't think I'd be able to do too much. The Time Hero says, to make decks, and decide on what color I felt like building. Pull out all the cards you had of those colors, went through them all, put every card you liked into the deck. Then went through several times, picking through your top picked cards until you got down to about 40. And added in the appropriate ratio of land, and then you had your deck? Yeah! Oh, that makes pretty sense, man. That makes a lot of sense. That's usually the kind of stuff I would do. Like, personally, I prefer to play green and white. Those are the two colors I enjoy the most. I'd usually take all my green and white cards together, and I'm like, is there any synergy? Like, that's what I'm looking for. I'm like, is there any synergy between these cards? And I'm like, oh, I can make a soldier deck. I have a lot of things that say plus plus to soldier. And so then I would make this white soldier deck. But yeah, it just kind of depends, man. Can we bring Aiko back? Slicer did not do that. That'd be cool. But you play black and red, Docman? Yo, that's cool, man. Yeah, black and red, those are good colors. Yeah, my best friend plays black. That's his preferred color. Though sometimes he'll play black and white, a salt and pepper deck. Yeah, red can be fun. Like, when I play the game, like, much more casually, I'll sometimes bring out a red deck. Not that I'm the best at red, but I just find it very fun to just burn everything. Ah, you put a little creature down there. What is that, a Naga? He's on fire. Oh, is that a flying bird? Oh man, 1/3. I don't have any flying to block that. Oh wait, burn. I'll burn your bird. It's pretty fun, man. All right, what am I looking for? You need to cast life. Now let's get those cures going again. There we go. All right. Is he really over here? Cause like I'm not seeing anything but these ant lions, right? Not clearly some... This place isn't very big. Maybe it's over here. Time Hero says it took so much time with your like 2,000 cards that every deck you made was high quality. You actually had a couple of people in your MTG group pay you to build their decks. That's cool, man. Yeah, nah, I've never had that many cards. Like, I probably have a few, like when I was playing competitively in like 2011, I think I had probably about 400, 500 cards total. And like, it was a lot to me, but definitely not 2K. I've never summoned Phoenix before. Let's try that out. Oh, hey, look at that. Oh, and my controller went. Controller, come back! Well, it's vibrating so hard and I had it resting on my leg, and it was like, see you later, buddy. Oh, 1,000 damage, not too bad. Achievement unlocked. Rise from the ashes. Got him. Document saying, when I went to regionals last year, you played a mono black devotion deck. I do not know what devotion is. I know, like, obviously mono black, but I don't know devotion specifically. Yeah, that was, what, in 2017? Yeah, nah, the last time I played Magic was, like, what? Last time I played Magic was in 2016, and I was just playing it casually. I only had a few cards. Like, there's so many, like, new... There's always, like, every single time it's a new year, they're making the new cards, new set, whatever. And there's all these new, like, mechanics. And I don't know all the current mechanics, definitely not. So if Devotion's, like, one of those mechanics, I don't know what that is. Time here says, like I've mentioned before, my best deck was white, green, black, and Devotion is kind of interesting. Rockman says, a Devotion deck revolves around one card. Oh, is that what it is? Okay. Got you. Controlly saying, yo, thanks, yo, chat, stopping by for a bit to tell you to get good. Thanks for stopping by, man, I appreciate it. I'm trying to get good. I'm looking for Kuja's hideout, but I'm not finding it, dude. Hiding somewhere. Oh, I learned Phoenix. Perfect. Yeah, I can move her on to something else now. What else do we got? Oh, she kind of has everything learned. You can learn Shell, I guess. Yeah, Shell or Protect. I'll go for Protect. Let's do that. Do you have anything else you need to learn? Not really. Yeah, I think she'll be good for now. Okay, let's go ahead and use another tint, I guess. Am I actually grinding? Not on purpose. I'm looking for a place, and I haven't found it yet. I want Kuja's secret hideout, where he's hiding with all these black mages. The Black Mage Village told me that he was over here. I don't see him, though. He's MIA. I'm here to say no, he's lost as usual. Oh, and he's lost, so he's grinding. I'm not trying to. He was supposed to be in the quicksand, but I went in all the quicksands and he wasn't over there. So I'm looking like, is there another quicksand thing? No, doesn't look like it. Oh wait, is that something? Is that a cave I can go into? Clearly that cave's the right place. Rose says, oh, I remember trying to get to this place. Yeah, it can be difficult. Fair enough, man. Yeah, if you remember it specifically, then yeah, gotta be pretty tough. I didn't go into all the quicksands? I guess not. Like, it's hard to tell, because, like, I'll go in one, and then I exit the battle, and I'm like, alright, which one of these did I go into? I just hop in another one. Okay. On another stupid sand line. Now which one do I go into? We'll try again though, for sure. Oh snap, level up. Somebody learned something. What you got, Evie? What did you... Oh wait, not ability equip. What did you learn? With the Sapphire? Yes, he's learned High Tide. Let's go. You should now learn what? Dimmy? Yeah, do that. And what abilities do you have going on right now? Ooh, High Tide, give it to me. Insomniac, is that what I want? Yeah, it's that or add status. Guess I'm not sleepy. Oh yeah, and can we cure that blindness? Got eye drops, don't we? Yeah. There you go, friend. Oh, it says I remember the entire game, Vinks. I've put 140 hours into it. Ah! That's a few hours, my friend. If you've played the game 140 hours, then yes. That's not too surprising that you can remember various things throughout the game. Docking says, yeah, this area was annoying to find the hole. Yeah. I'll try again, man. I'll try again. Sometimes you make mistakes. That's okay. Yo, how many times are you gonna attack me, buddy? I don't have any strong physical attackers besides, Zidane. But, I mean, he does plenty of damage. Controlly says 69 hours is your first playthrough, and 74 in the second. You love this Final Fantasy? Yo, that's good, man. Yo, I'm having a lot of fun with the game so far. It's pretty cool. Like, I still feel bad for Queen Braun, because, like, I really didn't like her, you know, obviously at first, and it's like, it doesn't really say if she was, like, cursed or something, but it sounds like she was cursed, because, like, when she was younger, she didn't have all this greed, and then when she was dying, she again let go of all the greed. Oh, I don't know what's up with that, but I felt bad for her. Oh wait, there's 4 of them? I thought there was only 3. Ah, I didn't go in, I got into a wild encounter. Perfect. There's 69 hours? That shouldn't be anything to you, Tense Doctor. You did 100 and something hours for Xenoblade Chronicles 3, didn't you? Timer says I only have over 100 hours in like 7 games. Oh man. I mean, RPGs, they just kind of take time to beat, man. And Doctor says, when I think of RPGs around this era, I don't think of them being that long. You clearly don't remember PS1 era RPGs. Like, the average time span for a PS1 RPG is around 40 hours. So if you're doing other things in them, you could very easily hit 60, 70 hours. And even Final Fantasy VI, you could put like 60 hours into. Yeah, 40 hours is more like around what like an average playthrough would be if you're not like, well, I mean not so much average, like you're skipping a lot of things. What am I looking for? Yeah, let's go howlongtobeat.com and see what I can find. I'm curious. Yep, and he's done. Let's type in Final Fantasy. Alright, Final Fantasy 1's like 18 hours. Final Fantasy 7's like 38 hours. Let's see, Final Fantasy 15, very modern, 27 and a half. Final Fantasy 12 is 40 hours, Final Fantasy 9 is 41, Final Fantasy 13 is 49 hours, Final Fantasy 8 is 43, Final Fantasy 6 is 35. Yeah, they're around like 35, 40, man, for a lot of these games. Yeah, that was 8 and 7 and 9. Yeah, they're all about like 40 hours, but it's like, it just depends on what you're doing. Like, obviously, if you're playing the card game and you do a lot of that, you're gonna have quite a bit more time in the game. Let's see, document says for the new Final Fantasy, you put in over 200 hours? Yep, sounds about right. That sounds accurate. And Time here says I have around 500 hours in Skyrim, yo. I have not put in anywhere near that much time. I've probably put in like maybe 60 hours into Skyrim. I do really enjoy the game though, it's really fun. Just haven't done that much yet. You know, Controller said grind a lot because I enjoy it. The second game you got to Ozma and had everyone at 99. You're nice. Wait, failed command dagger couldn't concentrate? I've never seen that before. Now, Doctor says my total playtime on my 100% XC2 file is over 220 hours. With New Game Plus, you barely touched it? Yeah, nah, man. You already put 220 hours into the game. I'm sure you don't have the strongest desire to go back. You know, Time here says my 100% progress in Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 at 220 plus hours and counting. Yeah, no, man. If people are having fun with the game, they will put the hours in. They'll find a way. By the way, I'm on disc 3. Nice, that feels good. I was curious how far along I was. Like, some pretty crazy things have been going on, but again, I don't really know. Alright, so I guess it's not that one, it's one of these other ones. This one, maybe? Guess not. You know, Time here says, originally, I only had like 200 hours in Skyrim, then you got it on PC and got super into mods? Ah, that makes sense, man. That makes a lot of sense. Yeah, I never got Skyrim on PC. I played it on PS3. I probably would have played the game a lot more, but there were just so many bugs, dude. There were so many bugs that would get in my way. Ruin my enjoyment. Oh, I don't have eye drops. Everybody else does. Well, I'm about to have them. They're about to need them. I can use that. No, the document says I have like 650 plus hours on my 100 playthrough of Skyrim. Yo, you've done all the quests, man? That's crazy. Yo, I've always thought about like how hard that would be to do. 650. Yeah, that sounds about right. There's so many things to do in Skyrim, it's ridiculous. The doctor says, so wait, you want to go back to earlier areas? Do you have to change discs? No, I don't have to do that. And hey, achievement unlocked. That old black magic. Nice. It'll counter horn? Miss. Nice. Charlie says disc 3 of 4. You can go back to some earlier areas, but the disc separation is basically for story only. Okay, that's cool. Time Hero says, well, I definitely suggest playing it on PC. Yeah. Like, I don't think I'll be getting back into Skyrim, though. Like, if there's a new Morrowind's game, that's what they're called, right? Or no, not Morrowind, Elder Scrolls. That's what it is, Elder Scrolls. There's a new Elder Scrolls game, I would probably play that. I will tell. Wait, let's not use you to heal. Aiko can do it. Or Aiko. Aiko. Okay, so not this one. Must be this one. Oh, did it work? Haha. I knew you'd come. Everything is going according to plan. Well, I guess I showed up. We did it. We found the place. The Dane! Ribbit, wake up. Ugh. Sid, where the heck are we? Good question, Ribbit. I wish I knew. After I fell into the quicksand, everything went dark. All I can remember. Me too, Ribbit. When I woke up, Ribbit, I was in this room. Oh yeah, where is everyone? Don't know, Ribbit. I hope they're alright. You're finally awake. That voice! It's Kuja! I'm so happy to see you again. Where's my friends? My, Aren't we feisty today? No need to worry about them. They're in rooms not unlike yours. Oh yes. By the way, I should probably enlighten you as to your current situation. Yikes! I'm sure that even your feeble mind can grasp what would happen if you were to take that plunge. Kuja, you're dead! Oh dear. Was it something I said? Either way, now that you're awake, or aware of your predicament, I'd like you to do a little tiny favor for me. I'll let your friends live if you say yes. Have no choice. Darn it, I don't have a choice. Very good. You've chosen wisely. First, step outside. Is that Pegasus? Pegasus is definitely the inspiration for the voice. Absolutely, definitely. Hey Sid, I need you to look after the others. Fine, Ribbit. I won't let you down. And you, Ribbit, you come back safe. Yeah, I will. See ya. PC is better equipped for Skyrim? Yeah, that makes sense. 10th Doctor will buy Skyrim on Switch. Eventually TM. Do what you want to do, man. Trying to stay family friendly? Always family friendly. And Time Hero saying current consoles may have mods. They can't get SKSE, which is a script extender that opens up the game in a near infinite mod possibilities. Got you. Not these guys again. Stand between the two black mages. Oh, they're teleporting me somewhere. Where are we going, guys? Welcome to my humble abode. Just cut to the chase and tell me what the heck you want. My, we're upset, aren't we? Well, this is your errand. I want you to go somewhere and bring something back for me. So tell me what it is already, you demon. I'd watch my mouth if I were you. Surely, you haven't forgotten that I hold your friends' lives in my hands. Ugh. I'm going to send you to a place called Olivert. Where's that? Olivert is south of the Seaways Canyon, on the Forgotten Continent. It really isn't my kind of place. What do you mean by that? You see, there's an anti-magic barrier around the place. And I want to send you because you're too stupid to use magic. Once there, I want you to retrieve the Gulag Stone for me. It's 2 AM night again? Yo, Duckman, you gotta get that sleep, go for it. No worries. What do you say? Isn't it a simple task? I'll send you on my luxury cruise ship. You won't have to worry about transportation. Perhaps it's too much for you. I'd better send you with 3 of your friends, just to be safe. Besides, nobody likes to fight against himself. Never mind. Speak their names when you've chosen your partners. Alright, let's just take the crew we were working with. 1 Dagger, 1 Eiko, and 1 Vivi. Wait, and is this the order? Yeah, that's the order. I want Eiko, Vivi, and Dagger. Fine. I shall summon them. Facebook top 10 friend list? Yo, got to. And Curly says, no! Thanks! Oh, what? Eiko. Thanks, you read it out loud, didn't I? Evie. He said to choose the friends that I wanted to take with me, right? And Dagger. Oh, a magic field that prevents you from using magic. I didn't think about that. And Dagger. Well, you're about to have the greatest party in the world. Step through the door. Trial by fire? Yup. Proceed to the center of the platform. The dungeon has an anti-magic field. Oh boy, good thing I chose my favorite characters, who are all magic users. Aren't you going to ask us why we're doing this? No, I'd probably do the same thing if I were you. Time for Aiko to do her tricep curls. Yo, we got this, guys. No worries. Spare me the emotional reunion scene, please. Now go stand with your friends. You better keep your promise, Kuja. Of course. You needn't worry one bit. Get good? Yo, we got this. No worries. What a bunch of idiots. Was the last time I saved? No, Vinx, you don't got this. Not gonna lie to you, you're probably going to get super bodied. You don't have a chance. When is the last time I saved? I definitely saved on the continent with those little quicksands. I don't think I got too much progress in between the last save, so maybe I should just go ahead and load that up, yeah? Yeah, let's go ahead and do that then, if I don't have a chance. We'll go ahead, quit the game? Yes, one quit, please. And then we'll reopen it, and we'll do it. We'll do it with characters that aren't all magic casters when going into a anti-magic zone. Maybe not the best idea. You know, I think we're good. I think we're good. I'm almost certain, but not completely. See, we're in the deserts. I wasn't doing too much. See, I'm like right here. Did I, what was like the last thing I learned that I can remember? Wait, wasn't it, Vivi? He learned High Tide, I think? Yeah, so I lost a little bit of progress, but nothing too big. This one, right? Nope, not this one. It's one of these quicksands. Troy says, dude, I didn't say probably. There is no probably. You are going to get bodied. Yeah? Okay, okay. If it's that serious, we'll go ahead and try something else. Oh, and I should have healed. I keep forgetting about that. The doctor kept forgetting to add that quote from the diary video. Yo, fair enough. And you know, time here saying Vinx had a better chance of getting world record in Pokemon Red than doing that. Yeah, safety save? Yeah, we save pretty often, so it's not too bad. Oh, whoops, I still didn't heal. Yeah, I got this anyways. Let's just use free energy. As long as he doesn't target Zidane, we'll be fine. Emir says, which is saying something because you can't world record on emulator. Yup. Yeah, rest in peace. I mean, I could play on, cause yeah, most people do the Super Game Boy, right? I'm pretty sure that's what most people do for, oh, I should've healed. That's what most people do for playing, Pokemon Red, I think. Using the, or not the Super Game Boy, like the Super Nintendo. I mean like the Game Boy attachment for the GameCube, because I have that. I don't know where my GameCube is, actually. That's right, I lost my GameCube. I let a friend borrow it, and I've never seen it again. I forgot about that. But yeah, I couldn't do that. I have to buy another GameCube. But yeah, if I ever decide to go, like, console for, Pokemon Red, that's what I'll do. I'll re-buy a GameCube. I don't know how expensive those things are right now. Yeah, I'd buy a GameCube, get the GameCube Game Boy attachment, put Pokemon Red in there. Cause yeah, that worked for Game Boy games too, right? Or was it only Game Boy Advance? I can't remember. Cause if that's the case, then I would buy the Super Game Boy or the Super Nintendo and use that instead. And Time Hero says, yeah, they use the Game Boy player from the GameCube? Yeah, I thought so. Yeah, that's probably what I would do if I had to play the game on console. But, like, I'll worry about that in the future. Yo, you have 2 GameCubes? Nice, man. Like, I had my GameCube for a very long period of time. Yeah, I let a friend borrow it while I went to Australia in 2012. And my friend was living with my sister at the time, so I'm like, it's not a big deal, like they live together. But then they ended up both moving to different places, and my friend says that he doesn't have the GameCube anymore, he didn't take it with him, and my sister says that my friend did take the GameCube with him, and I mean, I trust my friend, like, I really do, like, he's the kind of guy where, like, I could leave $200 laying around, which, like, I've done in the past. I could just leave $200 in the room. It's not gonna go anywhere. So, like, I do trust him. What I think happened is that when he moved out, he left the GameCube for my sister, and I think she moved out thinking that he took it with himself, and so the GameCube's just left in that place. Which, yeah, that GameCube's gone now. That was, like, 6 years ago. Zing says, isn't there a GameCube in our garage right now? There is, but that's not my GameCube. That's, it's a friend of mine that let me borrow it so I could do Paper Mario the Thousand Year Door. And I believe that GameCube doesn't have the Game Boy attachment. So if I were to get the Game Boy attachment, I figured I would go ahead and buy my own actual GameCube. So I can return that GameCube to that friend of mine. But it is not my GameCube. And Zing says, that's fake news. That's what your friend told you. No, it's not what he told me. He told me he doesn't remember. So, like, I don't know, man. You moved out first? Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, I didn't know who moved out first. Yeah, that story was me just making assumptions. Like, I didn't know who moved out first. I don't know where the GameCube is. He doesn't know where the GameCube is. But yeah, I know the last time I saw the GameCube, it was my friend that had it. Because we were playing Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles over there. Alright, so this time we're gonna use characters that don't rely on casting spells. Oh wait, should I take Steiner or should I take Amarant? I think I should take Amarant, that makes more sense. You're a cool guy, Steiner, but I think this is the better team. Yep, this'll do. And Tintalker says, I currently have a bunch of GameCube games I can't play because my Wii bit the dust. Yo, rip, man. Yo. That's very unfortunate. New Time Hero says, I have even more PS3s than you have anything else. You have 4 or 5 PS3s? Why do you have so many PS3s? I mean, I know I'm one to talk. I went through a lot of 360s, but that's definitely because they were all breaking. Now, Zing says, I have a pretty good idea about what happens. Oh yeah? What do you think? Do you think he forgot it? Like, when he moved out? Do you think he lost it somewhere? Like, I assume it's like one of those things. Your controller says team is perfect. It was your chosen team? Oh, okay. Yeah. I mean, it just made sense to me, because, like, I like Steiner, but, like, his abilities require, like, Vivi to be there, and I don't have Vivi, so I'm like, what's the point of that? And, with this team, I have, Lena can heal, and then Amarant can heal as well, and Freya's just kind of really cool, so. Your Time Here says, I have the opposite problem. I have GameCubes to spare and no games to play. Aw, that's super unfortunate, man. Yeah, I definitely lost some of my GameCube games, because, like, again, I had quite a few of those games on hand, and I let my friend borrow them, so those games are gone. I still have some of my GameCube games, but not all of them. Whoa! That must be the Hildegard 1. Yeah, that would be it. Yo, I have to fight monsters? Isn't he letting me go? You know, Zing says they got taken to his dad's house. He asked my mom to borrow some games to play with his little brothers, And that was the last time any of us heard anything about it. You had to guess his stepmom probably thought he bought all that stuff for the kids. Got you, got you. Yeah. Fair enough. Like, I haven't, like, asked them about it in a while. I kind of, like, completely forgot about it until right now, where it's like, yeah, let me go use my GameCube. And it's like, oh yeah, I don't have my GameCube anymore. Charlie says he's letting you go, but he's sending friends. I know, right? Like, yeah, you can go ahead, go out, go have fun, save the world. Or not save the world, but go do whatever you need to do on this continent. And also, here's some monsters to keep you company. How nice of him. Oh yeah, I don't have any casters. I was like, yeah, let me just cast Cure. Nope. All out of casters. I was told not to go any farther. Alright, see you later, Black Mage. Going saying he's letting you go. He didn't say anything about the monsters showing you tough love. Stupid monsters, man. Because, I mean, he wants me to go, like, succeed and do this thing on the continent. Why would he have any monsters laying around in my way? I think he would clear those out. I mean, because he's the one that makes all these monsters with the mist, so it's like, what's going on, man? Like, at least clean up a little bit when you have company. Let just lie your monsters all over the place. Dirty. Hey, can we really trust Kuja? Hey, can we really trust Kuja? Hey, say something. They will not answer to you. Respond to our orders only, they do. Why, you backstabbing bozos! Those are slanderous words. Worst lies I have never heard. You needn't concern yourself with such things, or an end to your friends' lives we shall bring. Darn it. The Black Mages were originally designed just to oppress, but a strong sense of self the Black Waltzes came to possess. Always obey us these mages do, as a strong ego they have not. These mass-produced ones are break once we're through with their lot. Other purpose than war they have not. They have grown attached to life, yet they'll soon disappear. Hilarious, nothing but toys are they here. I don't think you guys are any different. What? Rubbish. Say that the Black Mages have no souls, but you guys are pawns, just like them. Am I right, or what? Don't be talking so big once we're done with you. Regret those words you will. Well, let's just take it easy until we arrive. Drive safe, alright? And Doctor says bozos? Literally? Get it? They're clowns? Never mind. Yo, no, it's all good, man. Hey, Trully says, lol, you tried. And Zink says it's a nice pun. So, are we gonna have like a bunch of cutscenes, or do I just get to enter the... Is this it? Is this the Forgotten Continent? It looks a lot like... Yeah, no, it's a Forgotten Continent. So... He didn't give me any directions for when I got here. Do I need to travel the whole continent, or like... Don't know. Well, there's a marsh over here. Did I go there? Are marshes always the same no matter where I go in the world? Because I don't really think that's too useful. There's nothing new there. Like, I like collecting frogs as much as the next guy, but I don't know what that's gonna do for me. Yeah, I don't have a caster. Wait, why am I floating? Why is everybody floating in the air? Oh, are they... Oh, they're casting light on me. But why? What does that do for them? Is this all part of their trick? Aha! You float in the air now. I mean, yeah, you got me. I am floating. That is right. Frogs are beneficial and delicious to Quina? I mean, I guess. I don't really know what eating frogs does. These monsters are weird. What are they doing, man? What's the point? Can I eat it, or does it still have too much HP? I hit it quite a few times. Yeah, I had her attack the other one because I was worried it might be at no more HP. Nope, can't eat it until it's weaker. How much HP do these things have? I'll do 3 more attacks. Everyone light? Yeah, no, everybody's light. You got us. We're floating. Alright, one of them went down. Well, now I don't get to eat it, though. If I had Scan, I could see how much HP they have, but don't believe anyone currently has Scan. It might be a bit underleveled. I'm always underleveled, man. I swear. Oh, now you're casting heavy on me. You missed. Nice try, friend. Right, how about now? Can I eat it? I want to eat all the monsters. And not until it's weaker. Alright, so I guess I'll go ahead and attack with Zidane. I attack with... No, I'll attack with Freya. I won't attack with Amarant, and then I'm going to try to eat it. If that doesn't work, then yeah, Amarant, go ahead and attack. We'll hold off on Zidane. Up, learn to Limit Glove. Nice. I wonder what Limit Glove is. These Jabberwocks have been super nice. Have they? As far as I know, all they do is make me go up and then go back down. So, Freya might have leveled up twice from that. Might be a little bit underleveled. Alright, so what are we doing ability-wise, guys? Wait, equipment. That's my strongest weapon, right? Yeah. I don't really have anything new to give him. Oh yeah, he's learning an ability up. He'll get there. He's busy learning a lot of stuff. What about you, my friend? Ah, HP plus 20%. Get on that. And then, what are you doing? Millionaire, auto potion, you don't need to do that. I just put on the good vest. Oh, loudmouth, huh? Yeah, go ahead and do that. Wait, it will reduce your speed, your spirits, and your evade. Meh. Yeah, I think we're good. I think we're good for Quina. Yeah, that's everybody, yeah? They probably felt bad for me? Is that what it was? Well, I mean, if they don't want to deal damage to me, I'm okay with that. I don't have to take damage. More power to them. Alright, see you later, Moogle. Yo, give me 1 sec, I'll be right back, and then we'll figure out where to go. Alright, so I have returned. So what were we doing? Oh, we were going to that marsh right ahead of me. That's what it was. I assume it's just going to be more frogs, though. Yeah. It's going to be the same. I can feel it. You don't teach me anything new, do you? Doesn't look like it. See you later, buddy. I really don't know what the point of the frogs are, but if they're supposedly good, I'll catch some frogs. Zidane, can I catch frogs? Sure, just for a little while. Thanks. Queen is so weird. Yep, I'll take that. You're working hard, Queena. Come far a long way of Gourmand. I give you this. Oh, an elixir, thanks. Thank you, Master Quail. I train more. Yes, the great training of eating frogs. Vicious me frogs. Oh, come here, Mr. Froggy. Look, there's no... Queena's trying to get you. Better not come closer, because it'll just be fine. Nothing will happen. Or, yeah, you could just keep bouncing away like a dumb frog. Come here, come here, come here! Hey, How am I gonna get that last one? Come on, you know you wanna... Hop one over here. Come on, buddy! Just your friend Queena, who never attacks frogs. Definitely doesn't eat them. Yo, sorry. Oh, yes, yes, yes! Got him. Got him. I have all the frogs here. Yo, get bodied, frogs. Had enough, Queena? I done catching. Well, we did it. We caught some frogs. Got an elixir. Woo! Alright. No mercy to those frogs. Oh man, gotta catch them all. Alright, so... Where am I going? This way, maybe? Well, if I hit a dead end up here, that means I don't go this way, and now I know, and I won't feel the mystery behind me. Things destroys the environment? Yo, I do not... Is that a house? It's a cannon house. What can we steal from a cannon house? I wonder. Can we use defenseless on it? I'm gonna jump on it. Ow! 589 damage, excuse you. That hurts. Or, oh boy. Is that it? Ow. Oh, you just deal a set amount of damage, don't you? That did 295 that time. Did it work? I have no defense? Ow! Dude. Up and in trance. Or does that mean it just works? Oh, beware, Queena. In their ultimate form. You know, Time Hero says, I bought myself some snacks and drinks earlier and completely forgot you bought your favorite chocolate bar. So you're greeted to a very pleasant surprise when you looked into the bag to grab a drink. Yo, that's nice, man. That's the best. Definitely the best. Oh, man. Oh, I need to buy more junk food. I don't have enough junk food, man. I haven't had chocolate in, like, forever. I mean, it's not the end of the world. I can live without chocolate, but it's been too long. So what's the point of, like, Queena's trance if she doesn't get to, like, eat things when they have higher HP? I assume that's what her trance was. That it just didn't work on bosses, but that she could just eat a full HP enemy. Nope. Still nothing. And there goes the trance. So much for that. Yeah, what's cook, eat? What's the difference? I don't understand. Yeah, if I were to buy junk food, what would I get? I mean, I haven't had a Crunch bar in a while. Love Crunch. Oh, Twix, dude? Oh, and Kit Kats. I'm remembering all of those, like, right next to each other. I need those, man. I need them. Crunch, Kit Kats, Twix. Those are all delicious. Paydays are good. Like, they're not as enjoyable to me as the three I just mentioned, but I like Paydays. What else? I don't know, there's a lot of things that I like not just chocolate. Yo, Controlius says, well, I'm out for the night. You have fun, Vinks. Night chat. Yo, later, Controlius. Catch you around. Yo, you wanna break that Kit Kat bar, 10th Doctor? Yo, if I have a Kit Kat bar, I will give you a break, but unfortunately I do not have one, and therefore I can't give you that. Sorry. Next time, though. Yeah, Time Hero says I usually don't buy junk food, but you were feeling really snacky today. Yo, I feel snacky every day, and I still have no snacks. Well, actually, I do have some snacks. I just don't have any chocolate. So, I can't complain too much. Oh yeah, I still gotta, like, heal people individually. Gotta remember to do that. Right, what was I doing? Oh, checking abilities for Queena, though. I got something new. Oh yeah, and I got this Limit Glove. Causes non-elemental damage to the target when your HP is 1. That sounds really hard to do. Not gonna be at 1 HP very often. And then that's everything, yeah? Pumpkinhead, White Wind, Vanish. Yeah. Okay, I thought I got something else from when I ate the house. I got the Limit Glove from the other enemy I fought. I should use some potions. I do have potions. Talk to being critical. Yo, Hershey's cookies and cream is where it's at? Yo, true. Those are very true words, man. You are not speaking falsehoods. I completely forgot about that. Yeah, Hershey's cookies and cream. That is delicious. Uh-oh, it's Cactuars. It's 3 of them. I'm as good as dead. Run away? I feel like running away would be a good option. And he's confused. Oh, this is bad. This is really bad. So give me... Where's the White Wind? There it is. Come on, let me get away! Oh, that one jumped up? Hit him, would you? I just want to get away. I have yet to successfully run away from anything in this game. I assume it has to be possible. The last time I fought a Cactuar, I game overed, so I'm a little frightened. They're casting Confuse on me. There we go, there we go. We got out of there. Ah, jeez, that was ridiculous, man. No good. Alright, what do I need to do? Oh, hey, Chocobo thingies. You just have to use a Geishul Greens, right? Yeah. And there's the Chocobo. Travels between continents. Good job, Chocobo. How do I get down there? Hold on, Mr. Chocobo. Oh, come on! I walked 2 steps! And it's a house. So how are we gonna do this, house? What you wanna do? Yeah, no, I'm just gonna attack with everybody and heal with Queena, and I should be fine. But I think I can, like, climb down that route, maybe? Maybe I couldn't do it while I was on the Chocobo, but maybe I can interact with it on foot? Outside of that, I have no idea. Maybe I can't go down there? If that's the case, we'll just take the Chocobo and we'll look around a bit more. That'll be fine. Yo, does this house have a whole bunch of little tiny baby legs? What's up with that? I didn't notice before. Oh, geez, you gotta knock me down to 1 HP. Gotta do all that for it. Rude. Little itty bitty baby. That's silly. Oh, I need to be using Chakra on Quina. It only has so much MP. And dead. Well, that's not very nice. I mean, I have ethers. Just use that. I'll go ahead and Phoenix down the Marant. Should I bother with the High Potion? Yeah, I'll High Potion. Fine. I mean, if I get to take the turn, it depends. Yeah, no, I'll just back. Use... Oh, yeah, that's right, I can't use White Wind. I don't have the MP for it. Wait, no, I just used the Ether. Alright, there it goes. Wait, no, that wasn't the Ether? Did I heal myself? That's not what I meant to do. Yeah, this thing is weird, man. Oh, it's an auto potion! That's what it was! I forgot that Quina had auto potion. I took that off of everybody back in the day. But yeah, Quina wasn't in my party when I was doing that. Definitely forgot. Alright, here you go, Quina, it's Chakra! Go that MP. Cast them White One. This house is dumb! Can just deal half my HP and then has this lightning attack that does about 500 damage. And it attacks very frequently. I don't have a lot of abilities between my teams. I could use this Rice's Wind, I guess. Do that. Yo, I definitely can see why Final Fantasy XII has a speed up function to make the fights go a little bit faster. Man, I know what I need to do, but the animations take some time, man. You know, Time Here says, so I was looking into the speedrun links of each Pokemon game, surprised to find that Ruby Sapphire has around the same average time for speedruns as Red Blue. Oh, does it? Is Ruby and Sapphire like an hour 47? Or around there? What's the time for Ruby and Sapphire? I would assume that's the original ones and not the Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. I would assume those are much slower. Hey, there we go. Got some level ups. I appreciate those. That'll speed up combat quite a bit in and of itself. Yeah, that'll do. Yeah, and somebody learned something? You learned Chakra, was it, Amarant? Oh, okay. Still learning Counter, though, which is a long ways off. That's with 2 things on that, too. Do you have ability up? Do you have anything that teaches ability up? No, it doesn't look like it. Nothing. RIP is what it is. Yeah, no, I can't interact with that. Alright, come here, Chocobo. Wait, is that a wizard hat on the castle? Or no, that's just how it looks, okay. Excuse me. Just looking around. Don't really know what I'm looking for. I'm sure Kuji told me, but I don't remember. It's some sort of like magic stone, or it must be something to give him an Eidolon, because he was pretty upset that he didn't get Alexander, or whatever it was called. Yeah, Alexander was destroyed by that like I-beam laser. You know, time here says it's 2 hours for world record. If you look at the overall averages for both games' leaderboards, it's about the same. Oh yeah? So like, how many... Well, let's see, I'll look it up myself. Well, no, I can't click on things and move at the same time, the game won't let me. But, like, if you were to just scroll to, like, the middle of the, run for, like, Ruby and Sapphire for the submitted runs, what would be a time for that? Yeah, I don't know how many runs they have, so if it was, like, say they have, like, 200 runs, where would it be in, like, the 100 area? Like, 100, 101, 102, around there? When's that blind fire red run? Yo, I didn't agree to do that, but it sounds like fun. I wouldn't mind doing that. Yeah, Vex said he wanted to do something like that. I think someone else wanted to join in too? Or no, that was right. That was a random Nuzlocke, not fire red. But yeah, I could do blind fire red. I'm curious how that would go. Yeah, I don't really know anything about the game, honestly. Oops, I keep pressing the wrong buttons. It's because I want to look at the map. Wait, what's this? Oh, that's right, you told me to go to Olvert. I forgot about that. On my way! Let's go. However I get down there. But wait, this is completely in the way. There's a way down there somewhere. Yeah, I assume if I were to do the blind red run, it's gonna be a pretty slow run. It's like, again, I don't know how huge the differences are. I mean, like, obviously it's a Generation 3 game instead of Generation 1, so that means no badge boost. Yeah, no badge boost. A lot of things are just gonna function properly. Did they separate, physical and special damage, on attacks instead of just on type? I believe in the original, like, Generation 1, like, Hyper Beam is a normal attack, so it did physical damage, so you needed a good defense to not die to it. I think in the later gens, I don't remember which one it started with, if it was Gen 3 or Gen 4. I think it was Gen 3, but I don't know. Or yeah, Hyper Beam became special instead. And a nerd says there's only 22 runs of Ruby and Sapphire. The middle is 210, 220. Oh, okay. And yeah, time here is saying there's only like 22, but the middle point is 2 hours, 16 minutes, and 45 seconds. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty exact. Now, nerd says basically the same for Fire Red, 24 runs, middle is 212, 220. Oh, okay. Interesting. Yeah, I should probably give one of those a try. Oh, we have letter you deliver. Interesting. Let's see, you have a letter from Kupo to Kupo and Mimosa to Muel. Alright, we'll get around to doing that eventually. Oh, a diamond sword, I'll buy it. Right, I'll buy that too. Mithril claws, why not? Should I buy the other things for the people that aren't here? Yeah, why not? I'll catch up with them eventually. Oh, silver fork, huh? Yo, no one uses the pinwheel. What's up with that? I'll still take one. Why not? It's pretty cheap. Mara armlet. Oh yeah. It's been a while since I've bought like new stuff. Oh wait, no. Someone already has that. I'll still buy one. Egoist armlet. I'll take another one. Thunder gloves, diamond gloves. Yes. 1 diamond glove. Mantra bands. Yeah, let's buy a couple of those, yeah? And dark hats. Ooh, or a green beret. Buy one of those, one of these. 1 gold helm. 1 cross helm. Ooh, yes. Let's buy one of these, one of those. Or wait, I guess I should. Oh, and then I was poor. Rip! Can't buy everything, man. I was close. Alright, yeah, let's use a tent, I think? Yeah, I don't know where my MP's at. Whatever. I have plenty of tents. Now, time here says middle of red blue is 201.49 for reference. Got you, got you. Yeah, so I would guess that my first fire red run would probably be about 3 hours, maybe a little bit longer than that if I had to make a complete guess. So I'm not even in the median of the runs. Hey look, I'm gonna get sub 2 any second now, 10th Doctor. Sub 2 any second now, you have to believe. And so, obviously, I'll be past the median at that point. There's a lot of submitted runs, man. A lot of them. Alright, now let's take a look at equipment. I just bought it all. See what we can do. Oh, I didn't get any new weapons, though. One day. Alright, oh, another ability up thing. Yes, do that. And then, what do you got? Egoist's armlet? Oh, that increases level up, so I guess hold on to that for now. Survival vest. Or I could get distract. Oh, another ability up. Yes, please. Yeah, everything ability up, man. Needs the stuff. Alright, mithril claws, you do that. And this ritual hat is teaching me counter. I have 2 things for counter, so I guess do that. These other things are HP plus 20, high tide. Nah, I'd much rather focus on ability up, but I don't have that option, so keep working towards counter, I guess? Let's keep working towards counter. Add status. Oh, there's level up there. Add status is really not that important. Go ahead and do that. HP plus 10. Just put that on, I guess. It's better stats. He's got alert. Nothing really going on for him. Alright, for you, yeah, you get that HP plus 20. Chainmail. I couldn't afford the new chest piece for her. I was just about to buy it. Oh, there's ability up. Let's do it. And Dragon Killer, huh? MP attack, Devil Killer. You're headed. You're headed. What is that? Ooh, Luna ability. I don't know what that is, but you get that. More high tide. Got a high tide, man. Less spirits. Way more evade. And let's see. 10th Doctor says any second. I don't see any Pokemon on stream right now. Super slow Menu-U. Menu-U. Yes, I will have the fastest of menus. I will have the greatest of Pokemon PBs. I assure you. You just need to hold on a little bit, that's all. Just a bit. Wait, let's see. What was that ability? Oh yeah, I don't have ability up. Get on there. Insomniac and Bright Eyes? No, that's not what I was looking for. Ah, Clear-Headed. Events Confusion. Okay, okay, that's cool. You have the ability up equipped, right? Ah, there it is. Let's see, Amarant? Ah, he doesn't have it. What about you, Quino? What do you have going on? Add status, antibody jelly. What's jelly? Vents petrify, you do that. Yo, you're a sleepy doctor? Yo, sometimes getting sleep's good. And Time here says, I was definitely thinking if we do a randomizer Nuzlocke, that Fire Red Leaf Green would be the ideal choice, since it's also Generation 3, which has abilities that can also be randomized for a more interesting race. So, what you're suggesting is not only should I do Fire Red, which I've never done a speedrun before, so I wouldn't know the route at all, but I should also do a randomizer of it, so that we have randomized Pokemon with randomized abilities and all sorts of crazy things. That sounds pretty intense, man. I don't know. Sounds a little scary. I still don't even know what the ability Trouble does. Oh, I should have eaten him. I wasn't thinking about that. We're going to Chomp Chomp. Not that the eat would have gone off anyways, though. Not after that counterattack. But I didn't even try. Yeah, a race could be fun. Must be the entrance. You said you'd be down to race. Well, I mean, I'd definitely be down to do a, like, randomize a race. I'd also be down to do a fire red race. But both of them in one race? I mean, that's easier scheduling wise, so I only have to do the one race, but oh man. Who knows how that would go, man? That sounds pretty crazy. No way I can open this door, a door this big. And it's open. I don't know what's going on, but I guess we gotta go inside. An honor to be here. Yo, D-Train's in here saying, yo, Vinx, how's it going? Going pretty good, man. Nice to see you. Tuning in pretty much at midnight. Yo, glad you're doing alright. I'm guessing you're at work. Hopefully you haven't been doing too much work. Hopefully, you know, been nice and easy and chillaxing today. Received an elixir. Yo, elixirs are cool. Yo, a nurse that sounds like 4 hours of fainting. Yo, that's what I'm thinking, man. Like, I can see it now. I'll go to Professor Oak. I'll choose my Pokemon, and it'll be like, this is Squirtle. And I'm like, yay, Squirtle. And it's like, surprise, it's Magikarp. And I'm like, oh, okay. Well, it's a Nuzlocke, so I gotta keep the Magikarp. That's fine. I'll just catch the next Pokemon, and we'll be able to train with that. This is just Route 1, not a big deal. Rising Sun, what's that? Is that a key item? And yeah, no, the next Pokemon I'm gonna encounter, it's gonna be like a Bidoof or something. Won't have the luck, man. The worst team in the world. Won't be able to beat the game, it'll just be impossible. Or yeah, no, like, my encounters will be like all legendary Pokemon, I have nothing but Pokeballs, and like, it's not gonna catch. Like, oh, you wanted to catch me? Arceus, or Arceus, I don't know what you say, but I'll try to catch the god of Pokemon within a Pokeball, and it's like, please, please, you need at least an Ultra Ball if you're gonna catch me. Yo, D-Train says no work, been driving the past 2 days, you're just outside LA? Oh, yo, that's cool, man. Well, yo, I'm glad, you know, driving's been pretty safe. Yo, and calling it for a night. That's the way to do it, man. I want to be on the road when you're sleepy. No good. Alright, so I got some sort of Gaia gear or something? What is that, an accessory maybe? Nah, I guess not. Where are all these pieces of gear I'm picking up? Ah, there's the Gaia gear. Ooh, it does High Tide. I'm doing ability up. I'm gonna master that first. Then I'll worry about the other things. And then what was that sun thing I got? It's not like a random... Oh, I should just look in my inventory. It'll show up. It was what, Golden Sun or Sun Gold? I don't know. Where is the item? It must be equipment, right? No? Oh, Rising Sun, there it is. Throwing weapon more powerful than the pinwheel. It is used with the command throw and cannot be equipped. Oh, who throws? Does Amaranth throw? No, he does flare or whatever that is, right? Golden Sun? Yo, gotta play Golden Sun, man. Good game. I'm here saying the first way you said it is the correct way to say Arceus. Oh, is it? I thought it was Arceus. I've always said Arceus, but I'm told it's Arceus. Yo, how about a 3-piece combo of High Potion, Emerald, and Elixir? Yes, please. Amaranth throws and flares. Oh, okay. I knew that. Yeah, one save, please. Always save. Wonder what this Emerald does. Have a summon in it, or like it's just another shiny accessory, some sort of random like anti-poison or something. I don't know. Emerald. Haste, MP plus 10. White draw. What's white draw? Anyone use it? Ah, Rhea can. MP plus 10% and white draw, but I'm currently learning HP plus 20% Beast Killer. Beast Killer's useless, but HP plus 20% is kind of cool. But I don't know what white draw is, and I kind of want to know. Yeah. Yeah, I'll hold on to that. And Arceus greater than Arceus? Got you, got you. D-Train says, bah ha ha, sleepy is an understatement. Left at 2:30 p.m. yesterday, and it's a 33-hour drive at 4.5 hours left. Jeez, man, that's ridiculous. Yo, take it easy, dude. Make it super, super easy. Huh, there's another Queena now. Beat her up. I don't want her eating me or anything. Can I eat the other Queena? Because I will. Oh, that's like a death mirror. I don't like that. And Queena's dead. Why? Queena, come back! We need you! Oh, I defeated the other Queena. Your time here says, look at the origin of the names of Pokemon and then use the words that are used to make the name as the basis of how to pronounce it. Yeah. Like, I'm pretty good for, like, you know, I guess, like, the first 3 generations. And yo, D-Train just subscribed. D-Train just subscribed with a $4.99 sub. D-Train is subscribed for 9 months in a row. Yeesh, man. It's been a while, huh? Yo, D-Train, thanks, man. I really appreciate it, dude. Yo, D-Train the best. The best of the best. Obviously. No time for D-Train to get on the Z-Train? Yo, got to. Hey, what's wrong with Zidane? Why can't I heal him? He didn't get experience either. What's his problem? He's not petrified, is he? I don't know what that status is. Let's see, I'll try using soft. Yeah, I use petrified. No worries. No longer petrified. But yeah, every now and then there are some Pokemon, I just don't get the names, man. Just kinda depends. But you know, that's what the anime's there for, man. The anime literally has the Pokemon say their own names. It helps out. Though I think with Arceus, I think his name's been said differently by different actors. So that was a bit confusing, but work with what you got. Wait, am I just supposed to stand on this middle spot? What's this weird ceiling thing? Strange pattern on the floor. It's gotta have another purpose than just lightning. Or lighting? You got me, man. You know, D-Train saying, right? Sleepy time, she calls. Just wanted to pop in for a minute. Yo, I appreciate it, dude. Thanks for coming by to say hi. Yo, D-Train the best. I always appreciate it when people come in. And they're just like, yeah, you know, I'm really busy or I'm about to go to sleep, but I wanted to say hi. That is the best. It is super considerate. No, a nurse says, yeah, they've said Arceus many times before, but it's officially Arceus, which is lame. Oh, is that the case? Huh. Yeah, no, man. That's, I get confused so much, I really do, when it comes to Arceus versus Arceus. But again, to be fair, they're planting the seeds for me to be confused. It's not my fault. And Time here says, like, one of my biggest problems is when people say Houndour, like Hound Hour, when its name actually comes from Hound and Door? I don't know what that is. D-O-U-R. Meaning relentlessly, severe, stern, or gloomy in a manner or appearance. Has a closer sound to door. But in the anime they say it as Hound Hour, so people assume that's how it's said. Oh, rip. Yeah, I've always said Houndour, like just like the door that you knock on, but you got me, man. I'm sure there's plenty of names I say wrong, but I think I get most of them right. I think, you know, there's a lot of Pokemon. There's like, what, 800 something Pokemon now? If I can do most of them, I think that's good enough. That looks like writing, likes of which I have never seen. Mother Terra? I can't make it out. You read it? You really something. Not that I can read it. More like the words are talking to me. And yeah, that's the right way to say it? Okay, that's good. Cyclone says Hound Hour is correct? Is it? I don't know, man. Time Hero just said it wasn't. I don't even know why. What am I supposed to do here? Cyclone says, so I need to go to an anime episode to verify this? But that's his point, Cyclone. I'm not sure if you're reading the text literally right above you, but are you saying that people get the name wrong because they get it from the anime? He literally just explained it. Apparently it's pronounced more like door instead of hour. Nope, nada. Maybe there's a proper order to it all. Nope. I don't understand. A proper order to what? These light thingies? I got a power vest! More power to me. What does the power vest do? Oh, it's got Stone Killer and Gamble Defense. Sounds pretty cool, but I'd like to learn this ability out first. Cyclone says, so the anime did it wrong and everyone thinks it's right? Sorry, anime is Bible. I mean, I don't know what exactly decides what are the, like, correct ways to say the name. I'm pretty sure there's a few Pokemon Nintendo has, like, been like, look, it's not this, it's this. But I don't really know, like, what's... like, where you go to be like, I would like to know how to say Bulbasaur correctly, please. Oh, I got Feather Boots. What do the Feather Boots do? Throw me the boots. Feather Boots. Auto Float. I don't see the point. I mean, it makes me immune to, like, Quake or something, right? That's what Float did in, Final Fantasy 1. And you wanted Auto Float against a certain boss because Quake was an insta-kill move. Oh, it worked. Ancient ship? Oldest in history. I knew you just had to do it in the right order. Alright, so what? Is this one next? I mean, obviously it wouldn't be this easy, but I'd rather try while the other one's right next to me. Ship or war? Shipbuilding, technology, primitive. Your Cyclone says, Houndour is a combination of hound and door, taken from Bulbapedia. So add a D before the hour part, basically. Time here says, legitimately my whole argument as I just stated. Yeah, Cyclone, you're really slow on the uptake, man. Time Hero's already pointed everything out. Just, he said that you do it Houndour. You've always said it wrong, apparently? Yeah, it's all good, man. Battleship, Invincible, Prototype. Prototype, failure. Literally, the phonetics for door is door? Okay. Yeah. Read, Cyclone! Read! I know, right? Like, you don't have to go anywhere else, Cyclone. You don't have to go to Bulbapedia. You don't have to go to anything else. And, like, I literally read it out loud myself. Time Hero literally just posted all the facts that you yourself have looked up elsewhere. You could have just read what Time Hero said just a second ago. It was right above your post. You would have been good. It would have taken you less time. The first battleship, invincible. Improved version currently in use. Yeah, no, I get it, Cyclone. You're busy doing things. And you heard us talking about Houndour, but you didn't hear all of it, and then you're like, well, actually, because I hear Vink saying Houndour wrong, this is how you do it. And then that led to you going on all these adventures, and you didn't read the chat leading up to that point. I understand how you got to where you did. It's just very ironic and hilarious. And petrified. I don't want to be petrified. Uh-oh. Well, I'm gonna jump on that Freya. That'll teach her. Also, I'm worried about being killed again. Oh, nope, I'm Freya. Didn't get the jump off. I tried. I really did. Zidane, would you, like, stop being a rock? That'd be real cool. Well, how much HP do the, like, clones get? That is way more HP than I'm working with. My Freya. Cyclone says, hey, I have 807 Pokemon to deal with. Sometimes I'm wrong, except I'm never wrong, because I was right and just didn't know. Well, you were kinda completely wrong about how to pronounce it, but then you looked up what was right. You got there. You had the facts. You just couldn't pronounce it. But, you got there. That's all that matters. More power to you. Oh, yep, nope, you can't res her. That's not an option. Give me the soft, yeah. We did not be petrified. That'd be nice. Oh, there we go. Finish the fight. Oh, wait, no, I guess it keeps going on. They have to body Freya first. You know, Neon says Zidane should stretch more. He's looking a little stiff. Yeah, he's a little stiff. Oh, Queenie got knocked down? Gosh darn it, Queenie. Come on now. You didn't know you were right? No, you were wrong. Like, here. Oh, gosh darn it. Here, I'll take you through it, right? Alright, so Time Hero said how to do it. And then Cyclone said Hound Hour is correct. And then you said Hound Hour, forget Hour. And you said, so the anime did it wrong and everyone thinks it right. Sorry, anime is Bible. And then you started posting all the things about, like, how to properly say Houndour. But first you said Hound Hour, which is incorrect. But I get it, there is a lot of Pokemon. There's 807 apparently, I think that's the number you posted. There's a lot of Pokemon out there. Not everyone's going to know everything, that is for sure. And by I, you mean the page with the information? So you were right, you just didn't type it very well? It depends. If by Hound Hour, when you typed it H-O-U-N-D, line, and then hour as in like on a clock, which is the incorrect way to say it. If by spelling it like that, you somehow meant Houndour, D-O-O-R, then yes. I don't know why you would write it like that. Because that's... No one could possibly read that like Houndour. Because you wrote it, you literally put the line between hound and hour. That's what you just did. So you tell me what you were trying to do there, Cyclone. You tell me. Because it seems like your past self and your current self are very conflicting. You've always enunciated the D, but typing pronunciations is hard? I guess so. I don't know why you would write it like that, but more power to you. Lol? Yeah, I guess, man. Either one, Cyclone is really, really bad at knowing how to do things phonetically. Or, he's like, oh, whoops, yep, nope, that's totally what I meant. And he's just really good at tricking us. It's one of the two. Wait, no, I just came from over here. What am I supposed to do? Oh, this took me all the way back over here. But hey, I never noticed that shield armor there before. That's cool. What am I supposed to do? Am I all good now? Can I, like, do new things? Or, like, have I still not interacted with enough objects? Do I need to go up here? My HP is good. And Cyclone says, yes, I'm bad with phonetics. I try. And Nurse says, cough, cough, wink, wink. Yep, bad with phonetics, guys. Wink, wink. Y'all are all great, you know that? Alright, can I do something here now, or no? No. What does the game want me to do? I activated all those light things and they didn't do anything, and then that led me somewhere to the right, and that just took me all the way back around. Does this do something now? Nope. This place is dumb. I don't like it. I'm not being very serious, it's just, I'm lost. Well, I'm not lost. I know where I am. I'm in this Olivum place, or whatever it's called. I just don't know what it wants me to do.